Ambition is critical.
The thing is now, right, with having a photo, I was saying about this earlier on, right, with having a photo before every podcast now, I'm getting the fashion ladies,
right, of course, yeah.
Because these cunts, right, that follow this podcast, the cunts that they are, right, if I wear something 2 weeks on the top, they're going to be
right.
Last week, he has a photo with Merv. When Merv goes to the toilet, they checks my phone. Joe Burgess, he's a cunt, one of the top cunts. I bet Ryan's still wearing his slippers, that's why they haven't got his feet in it.
Busy. Yeah. Ryan's always wearing his Jack the Rippers, obviously.
So, I'm not wearing them outside the house, they're in-house slippers.
Not like women up Botana loves strutting around in their pyjamas. In work we used to share a van, so two of you would be working together. Yeah. And then the guy who's working me some sketchy way, and a bit of a surfer dude, and he went, God damn it, man, look at all these women walking around in their pyjamas, right? All of a sudden, my best says, in her pyjamas, do you want anything down the shop? I'm on my way down. God damn it, man, you've got to have a word with your woman walking around in her pyjamas. Fucking got in it was, I was fucking through it.
Well, I'm in the house before I come over, and I went and chucked my tracksuit on, and I went, you know what, I was wearing that last week. If that was on Twitter, what's the first thing I'm going to get? Ryan, you scruffy cunt, you had that tracksuit on fucking last week. So then I'm going through my clothes then.
All the fashionistas beyond us.
I know.
And Lagerfeld died yesterday. You'd be pulling me up for wearing a tracksuit in the house, wouldn't you? 100%.
Well, this is episode 63 of the Ambition is Critical podcast with Scott Coughlan. First Cardiff player we've had on here. Ex-Cardiff.
I was hoping you were going to keep that quiet.
Fuck off, we're not keeping that quiet. I was hoping you'd get some shit. I thought he'd eat off me for a fucking...
It's been alright on Twitter so far until tomorrow,
I see the old man. I knew I was waiting for someone to just tell his old man, so his old man come on kicking off. Because his old man pulled me fucking ages ago, right? Probably a year ago. When am I coming on the fucking podcast?
What's he ever done?
He wrote himself out of the podcast as soon as he left St. to join West End. He can fuck off, innit? Not a fucking chance. You know what I mean? And see Coughlan, his brothers, fully Saints kitted out for fucking 20 years. Turns round, he got the blue blood tattooed on his ass. Fuck that for a giggle. He ain't coming over the innit? Choke the fuck off.
No, next time I see him, he's going to fucking, Brent, you can't. You had my boy on before we had me on. Because I probably palmed him at it. Yeah, Sean, definitely have you on.
I can't remember Sean playing in the fucking Victory Shield. So, you can fuck off.
He'd still tell you he's a better goalkeeper than me on.
Well, you can't let it down. You know what I mean? I'll never let it be that.
That's the best thing. Sean reckons he's the best keeper in Swansea. He's not even the best keeper in his own fucking house. Is he? No,
it's fucking better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
But yeah, I thought now, right? You know, he messaged me earlier. Paddy now, dealing with everything. Well, everything's sorted. What time, Pad? 7 o'clock. So, I'm driving home from work. Gets a message, Scott. What's happening tonight, mate? Down here, is it? I said, oh, fucking hell.
I haven't spoken to him all week, have you?
Well, no, I thought you were dealing with
that. No.
In the back of my mind, you said he'd spoken to me about it. I thought you told me the times in the fucking Morris Saturday when I was pissed up.
Fucking hell. Don't treat the Morris after football as red. I mean, we can't take it out as fucking set.
There was a serious lack of communication. I thought when you said to me, Scott's coming on, that you were taking a lead, you were dealing with Scott.
No, I just gives you the info.
I'll know in future now. Do you need me to deal with next week?
100%. You deal with everything. I just chucked the name in there, but you sort it out 100%.
I'll send a message to next week tomorrow. So we got all that fucking sorted, so there's none of
that. We had a few wheels, Saints fucking massive with the Saints.
I was in there before the game finished.
Maybe.
And a Stowie 4-1.
Good.
Sitting in second. Penland Saturday. That's fucking him. Saints can still win the league, can they? Can't see it.
It's on.
It's fucking on.
Did the record signing make his debut?
What was he like? Huh?
Paddy did his asshole.
It's like when fucking, honest to God, we give him everything. He had Ninja the match, man of the match. He had man of the match for the thirds. He didn't even play, did he? We give him the fucking lot in the pub. We sing it in the pub. So Krabby can wait. He knows it's too late as he's walking on by. What's he like? What a signing that is.
What a good player. To be honest with you,
just on the record, this is Luke Chapman.
Yeah. All the hype before the game, and whatever, Paddy.
Have you seen him before?
I've never seen him play.
Right.
And then, I think it was the first 2 minutes, the ball went into him and he just brought it down out of nowhere, and saying.
You can tell.
By a first touch in it, and straight away I thought he was good.
Too many people are saying he's the best player in the league for him to be wrong, innit? And when he's running around the middle of the pitch, fucking juggling it on the centre circle.
I was watching the game, right, and obviously his first touch was good, good finish or whatever. But it was like just after half time, he made a tackle in his own 6-yard box. And I was thinking, how's he doing that? He's playing up front, in all fairness. And that's what makes a good player.
Yeah. And it's his first game, and he's screaming at everyone, isn't he?
Yeah.
In all fairness, honestly, we 4-1 flatters us slightly because we was 2-1 up.
Their keeper made 3 or 4 world class saves in all fairness.
Damian Davis, isn't it?
In all fairness,
in all fairness to him, every time we've played them. And I understand we've been a bit of a bogey side to us over the years. Everyone, fucking really well run. They fucking hard to beat. They fucking all quite fit young boys. But every fucking time we play them, this fucking kid makes fucking 3-4 great saves. And he done it again Saturday. We was 2-1, and we had about a 20-minute spell in our own half. Fucking really fucking defended well. But then it's that kid's first game. And he's fucking screaming at our back four, organising the defence and thinking, fucking.
I asked Marker on a weekend, I said, is he any good? Because there was a big fuss about it.
Yeah.
Went down with Pellan. And Marker said, Mark, we've got to respect Marker's opinion because he
knows his onions.
Marker said, he's one of the, he's if not the best in the league, he's one of the best. He said he's one of the players that I do genuinely rate.
And he showed that Saturday, didn't he? Yeah. Scored a great goal, keep it on and fucking roll.
So we're going to do a raffle on a spot goal every week.
But no. Great. What happened, right then, what happened was, if every other club in Swansea, if you buy a tracksuit, we buy a tracksuit off fucking say Mike's up, because Mike's a 30 quid, who has a tracksuit. Yeah. But Penland, all fairness to them, they runs a tight ship. They has a tracksuit sponsored.
By Direct Choice.
Right. Brilliant. Absolutely shit on. Really, in all fairness, Penland, if they win to this year, they should really be looking to go up a level, really. They went in the fucking league, West End won it last year, but Penland consistently fucking top, in all fairness. So they should really, if maybe have a look to see if there is a chance of going higher, Welsh League. However, do always want that, because look what happened with West End, didn't it? West End won fucking, I think he won the league, didn't he? 1 year.
1 year, and then...
But then, I don't know whether the money side of it catches up with it.
Didn't West End go up, Division 3, Division 2, Division 1,
peaked,
and then that was it then, it was all on the down.
I think it's hard, it comes to the money side of it then, and,
definitely. Didn't South Gower went up and done it and came back?
Of course he did, yeah.
And it happens, doesn't it? You do need finance. Once you get past, Division 3 of the Welsh League was probably not that massive.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Right? Well, to be honest with you, obviously, I was with West End when I Division 2, and there weren't a big difference between that and watching the Saints on Saturday.
Do you think so, Yeah, I suppose I could see that.
There's players probably watching the Saints Saturday who were probably better than what teams in Division 2 had.
Yeah, of course, But like you said, if ever was the side that were going to do it, would be West End, when they went up. It was fucking most dominant side in Swansea for fucking years and years and years, give or take, couple of seasons, Saints, Bonnie Mine. But like I said, it's the money aspect. Unless you've got money to chuck at players, which I don't think many. Like I said, would Penland, in all fairness, from where they're going to get the money to chuck at players? Sometimes maybe you've got to know your place and say, we are fucking Swansea League, guess is what.
Well, Mumbles are on about going Welsh League.
Yeah, of course they are.
In all fairness, they would have money thrown at them down there, wouldn't they?
You'd think so, wouldn't it? Yeah, you'd think so.
Financial back, that's what you need. You probably survive Division 3, Division 2. Yeah. Once you get up Division 1 and you push in looking to go fucking league players, you've got to have fucking
so Mumbles probably build their own clubhouse with it.
Yeah, they'd have to have 4 or 5 years put in place before they actually went and done it.
Of course,
because, if they had back saying we'd only back you for 1 or 2 years, there's no point doing it.
Of course it's not.
After that 2 years then, they could fuck off.
Well, not many clubs. Look how many clubs have done it. Neath when they went up finance, and then dropped down. Clethley the first time fucking finals, dropped out. Fucking Barry Town, even.
But who look at like
teams
someone like Llanelli as a way more infrastructure up in Llanelli than Mumbles. Like, who's going to fucking go and support Mumbles with great respect? Like, that's how I thought West End. I thought West End might have, if they'd done, when the Swans were away, would people go up to see West End play? Fuck, at one time I thought maybe they would. Like, would End go down to see Mumbles play? I can't see that. Like,
do you know what put me off? I went to watch West End a couple of times when he went to Division 3 because Mansell was playing for him and Watkins and the boys I knew.
Yeah.
That pitch, it wasn't like watching. Well, see, to me, like, you know, like in my opinion, like I obviously played in Division 1, so it was like Stable was good and it was some bad pitches, but most pitches were good. I went up there and it was Pride Eye Park at that time. It's probably no better than that. It was fucking terrible.
We played in like charity game. It was playing fucking up front with Donny Smither. Fucking hell, he was like Toshak and Keegan. Unbelievable. I'm playing 6 yard passes to him and Donny's in 30 yard balls like Jossie, man. You know what I mean?
It is a small pitch, you know, like when I went up there, like I was kicking a ball from the 6 yard into their box nearly, and it's like, you know, at Stable, just about reaching the halfway line.
It's massive.
You know.
Look, I look at Stable and it's like a proper ground, isn't it? Yeah.
You can stand on the terrace, or you can sit in a stand. You can even go behind the goals. You know,
similar to Rodney Parade, I think, because everyone's calling it like, everyone's saying about City, or they want like a stadium. I'm like, fucking stadium. No stadium. We're all fucking standing, you fuckers.
The fair play to Newport though. They took a while for City to get going.
No, if they scored that header early on.
You know, if they go
could have been walking the beast, mind. They could have been 7-1 in, but fucking hell, would have been a good start. Like,
but
anyway, let me finish the tracksuit. Anyway. So, because they paid the tracksuits, they wouldn't sign the signing on for.
Right.
They said he owes us money for the trackie. Right? Which, in all fairness, they're not down. They was just trying to hold off because we got him this week. We got him twice. Got him in the cup.
They didn't want him.
I think they thought if they can hold off between the meeting, then maybe he'd get away without signing like 5-6. But ended in now. You got to pay for the tracksuit randomly. I don't think I agree with that ruling because you can't hold people fines, subs, fair enough. Like I don't think you can hold people at ransom over tracksuits.
Can you hand the tracksuit back? I know what.
Well, we tried that. We tried giving the tracksuit back. I think it's got Luke Chattel on the back. So that's fine. So we're going to do Saturday now. We got him. We're going to light it on the tax line. We're going to set fire to the tracksuit. And I'm going to stick it in the centre circle like Souness in Fenerbahce. Up anyway, when I'll be walking out with a pasty, you'll just see Krabby and Bonesy holding a flag. Welcome to hell. As long as it's just Krabby and Bonesy, not grog, I don't mind. That's all right. You know what I mean?
Shooting flares out of Tudno.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh fuck, it's a fucking big one. I got to work as well. I'm spewing. I'd be up for fucking one.
Yeah, it's fucking based. It should be a good game, like, you know.
I don't know how, having watched you boys lose 7-1, was it, to West End?
Yeah.
How we could be second in a fucking...
Crazy.
I've never seen such a pitiful performance in my life.
I know, it's funny. How weird. I would say it's been weeks when we haven't even played that fucking well. I just think don't get me wrong, playing like 4 games in hand, right? No, they're gonna fucking piss the league, like, you know, and rightly so, they're the best side in the league, like, but 2 of them games are us. Right. So, I don't know. Yeah, and you can't even say, like, Saturday we had a whole back 4 out, all injured. But the boys who come in, they're brilliant. You can't even say these days, in Swansea League, we got 4 boys out, because we got fucking 4 boys out every week. You know what I mean? So if we got them out, every other side in Swansea... Is that a problem
with the level of commitment, or is it just fucking work commitment? So
commitment, fines. We got a boy in on middle of the park, James Criddle. He spent £50 on fines. He spent more on fines this year than subs. And he's not a dirty cunt, but he do fly in, like, you know, we loves him. He's fucking
good player though.
Good player. No one knows him in Swansea. But he's one of them where, when he play him, everyone fucking knows him.
He goes under the radar. He's a bit like Kante, you know, does that role. And he'll just pick the ball up, win headers and tackles and everything.
Good player, underrated. No, it should be good, Saturday. It should be good, lad.
Oh, fucking hell. I wish it was fucking coming now.
Who bad luck you are. Fucking stay well.
You won the last time I watched it.
Oh, did we?
Oh, no, I didn't. You lost to West End. You won. You beat Anastawi the time before.
Oh, was it?
That was when West End and Penlan were kicking off. Remember?
Oh, right, I got it.
I was there for that. I was there that game. So I was actually watching.
I've only been to 3 games this year. I went away again last week, won it with West Wales, lost that, and I think it was a game back I think it was the first game of the season we lost, like.
Was it?
And then Saturday.
Was you Saints boy as a kid?
I was, yeah. Obviously, you know, my old man growing up playing or whatever, you know. I can't even remember the Britton, like, you know, but...
Yeah, because I remember you when you was.
Oh, we remember it.
Yeah.
It's mad how two I remember him and Cameron Saunders. But they turned out lovely boys. Like,
my longest memory of the Saints is playing outside with Cameron, you know, outside Britton, you know, in front of the school there, like playing football, and so I can really remember. Like,
would you be the same age? Were you a bit older?
Cameron's 3 years older than me.
Oh,
like,
is it?
But, you know, we would only been 4, 5, 6.
Of course,
Yeah. Because I remember. Because how old are you now?
20 now I am.
So there's 19 years between us. So fuck you, I wasn't born when I first met you. Jesus Christ, you're making me feel old now.
Well, you know the game when they won the Gwalior Cup when my old man was taking it when he. I must have been about. What year was that? 2005.
I don't know. It was a classic.
No, 2005 we won the Open Cup.
Brilliant.
The first team.
What's the best Wales 2005?
We lost in the final of West Wales.
Right.
No, this one was.
It must be about 2007 and 2008.
This was when the Doc come on the pitch and
Yeah.
sprinted Louis with water.
Right.
Tremendous. It was brilliant.
That's the first thing I remember properly about the Saints, like, you know. And I just remember standing down the other end with my old man when Dean Wills scored a penalty. Like, that's the best memory I've had of the
Dean
Saints.
Wells likes to PS for me. He scored in Euro 86.
So when, because obviously what time work was when you were a kid who played with the Saints, so how did Cardiff come about?
Well, funny enough, I first went down to the Swans.
He was always a keeper though?
Yeah, no, I like say under 6s, under 7s, like we'd have 3 games on a Sunday innit?
Yeah.
And I always used to win goals for one of the games, you know, at the end to give the keeper the game out feel like.
Would that be because of your old man? Or just fucking could?
A bit of both, probably. Yeah. I can't really remember. But I had a couple of games out and then I went down to the Swans and we were on holiday out in Florida and my old man had a phone call off
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Jamie Loveridge, you know, asking me to go down to Swans or whatever. So we went down, like, you know, had a chat or whatever. And then the scout from Cardiff said, look, we want him to come up and have a couple of weeks with us. So it was, I think it was a Wednesday night it was. So we went up, trained or whatever.
This is in Cardiff now?
Yeah, in Cardiff, up the Vale, in the dome, like. And on the Thursday morning, they rang us, said, we want you to sign straight away, like, and I was under 8. So
you were actually signing it at 8 years old? Like.
8 years old.
That's fucking crackers, mate, isn't it?
Going on to under 9s.
Yeah.
And obviously Cardiff were miles ahead of the Swans at the time. Swans were struggling now, weren't they? League 2, like, but yeah, went from there then.
So that you went, because you went straight to the academy. So that meant then during the week you were doing a lot of travelling after school and shit.
Well, we were 3-4 times a week, like, and then came on a weekend. And
that's after school,
after school.
Really? A lot of dedication for you, a lot of dedication for the parents.
That's what a lot of people don't realise. Like, the reason I know about the track and things is because Jelfie's boy, he's in a development, he's a year older than Kian.
Right, I see. With Cardiff now.
With Cardiff.
Oh, yeah.
And so I see Adam quite a bit because he trains with that at the same time. So Adam was saying, like, what he got asked to go to the academy, but it was like Tuesday in Cardiff, Thursday in Cardiff, Saturday in Cardiff to go travelling to a game. Do you know what I mean? It was, and he's coming in from work, they're driving straight to Cardiff. It's a lot.
Tell what, mind, right? Me personally, now, I couldn't do that because of work. You know what I mean? Lee Adams is going to go mad when I say this, but I got 2 jobs. How can you, like, fuck me? So would it be my missus doing it? Or say you've got 2 kids, like, you know, how can you take one all the time? I tell you what, mind, it's a big strain on the family, on the kid, because let's be honest, you know, without saying it like true now, I don't think you change anything. Better, to me, right, a lot of people get jealous. To me, better to be an has-been, right, than be a never-been, if that makes any sense. Because better to have done stuff and maybe not fucking gone all the way than not done fuck all. Like Chelsea might take his boy 3-4 times a week, might not do anything. But I suppose the memories you got then.
Well, there's people out there, you know, who are like, well, he's travelled the country, he's travelled 10 years worth of petrol and everything like that, and he's ended up playing local league. But here's my but. You've gone to the Chelseas of the world and you've played against them, you've experienced the training and everything like that. And if then people who are saying, why would they waste all that money on spending petrol and everything like that? Would you, if you or boy were in an academy, would you not take them?
Spot on, yeah.
Well, this is the thing.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
always said, right?
Yeah.
I'd always said, before my kids got to the age where it became even an option, I'd always said, I'm not interested in going, and I never even considered Cardiff. I was like, I'm not interested in going to Swans development. Like sitting, I heard stories about how much pressure the kids are under and this and that. But then when I got the phone call for Kieran to go to Cardiff development, I was like, oh fuck, how can I say no?
Yeah, of course,
So
yeah.
like when he's travelled and been to Spurs and fucking different places and played different teams and played different teams out, yeah? Like, he, you know, you can see his face, he fucking loves it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, it, like you said, even if he need, there's that much chance, minuscule chance he makes.
Well, it's 1%, isn't it? I think it is. I've
right.
seen the stat the other day.
It's 1%. But all these experiences will never harm him, like they never
Yeah,
harm
of course,
Scott,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
No.
It is, you know, but like you do wonder then sometimes if as a kid, is it too much pressure on, especially if Scott was in the academy, so it's a completely different type of pressure
Well,
altogether.
I
What do
always
you reckon, Scott? Sorry, go on.
No. You know, for like, I had a kid now and 8, 9 years of age and he gets asked to go to academy, I'd say no.
Really?
Straight away.
But what do you... I
Yeah,
get
like Ryan just said, when it comes to it, would you say no? But I genuinely think I would say no because...
You've been through it, so there's a difference.
because I've been through it and if the kid is good enough when he turns 14, 15, 16, fair enough. But you're taking that childhood away as well, don't forget.
Yeah.
And I know people who think like that without mentioning names, their kids aren't involved in any developments or academies, and I know they're good enough to be in it.
Yeah.
They've gone no. Because if they come knocking at 13 or 14 or 15,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And if the kid's good enough, they will come
But
knocking.
on
Well, then Perkins' boy Dylan,
Yeah. Well, Perkins'
in that similar sort of
Perkins'
thing.
boy went
Right.
at around 12, I think it was, went the first time.
Yeah.
And then like it became a bit too much for him. He was still young. He wasn't enjoying it. He went back to West End.
Yeah.
So then West End went through. They had that amazing side, and they were Leon Thomas's boy Alex and that. And they won everything, international fucking tournaments and all that. Plus they were playing for Avon Lido then as like a development
play
as
youth
well.
teams.
Yeah. And then he went start of last season and signed academy for us when he's now 15 or 16. Right?
That's probably the spot on time, isn't it? Great time to sign, like, you know. Probably appreciate him all.
A little bit more mature.
I'm sorry, you can't tell whether a kid is good enough at 11 or 12 years of age. You can't say that lad is going to make it in the Premier League at 11 age. I'm sorry.
Well, you see boys develop at different ages, like, you know, and if you've gone by what kids were like 11 years of age, Kevin O'Donnell would 100% been a pro.
Really?
Right, yeah, because he was that good. He went to Liverpool, we talked
Yeah,
about
of
it
course,
Kevin.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He was that good as a footballer, him and Righty. But then obviously times change, his physicality changed, you know, and he didn't quite have the athleticism probably as he got older. I don't think he might be saying that. It changes the way he played the game. So
now he's boxing millennials on Neck and Island.
But there's kids at 11 you're probably looking at and you're thinking, fuck, they'll never be any good, and then they end up going.
Of course they
on
do,
to win.
yeah.
So people, you know, vary in you know the times that they develop, I suppose, like, you know. But it's fucking. So you must have been all over then, even from 8. Was you travelling at 8?
8, we were going to Readings and London, even, you know, at that age, every week. That's with travelling to Cardiff then 2-3 times a week, 4 times even, you know, sometimes.
8, you don't know what you want to do with
you know, and it's like,
you know,
not that I regret it, but you know, looking back at it now, it's like, I wish, not had a child and everything like that, but, you know, what do you do different there?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Mate, 8 years old, I was watching fucking Thundercats struggling to wipe my own ass. You mind worrying about fucking keeping Cardiff fucking back.
You've seen some of the kids, and I'm sure you've seen some of the kids that even at that age of 8, are just super committed, to it, and their parents are super committed to it. I think that's the thing. Like, you know, I see a lot of that.
You know, on the other hand, then it's keeping off the streets, isn't it? You know,
Of course it is, yeah.
Keeping out with trouble, and you know, at least you trying to do something with your life rather than going out on your bike. You know,
And just down the park and fucking sniffing gas and shit.
Yeah.
Having-
There's
having
nothing
fun.
wrong with
Having
sniffing
fun.
gas.
No.
You know what I mean?
As we called it, Friday night.
Is that the one with sniffing gas? He says as he pulls the gas from the kitchen. Dawn brings the gas up, like, you know what I mean?
No, but like, it is. It's life experience. It's set you up to be the person you are now, like, you know. But there is a lot to be said that fucking is really young, like.
But then if you don't get involved in that, you do miss the boat as well.
There is.
There's a big chance of that.
I've weighed all this up as a, you know,
Yeah.
as I'm the 2 kids now are both in Cardiff development, but it's different in the development. It's not nowhere near the same. The academy is for the elite. The development is for the kids that they basically just train in, right? And out of them development,
It's just a feeder.
It's a feeder. They may take 1 or 2 out of there.
So long does the development last
They'll
then?
go to what they like 12 or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then it just gets abandoned into the academy.
Yeah, basically it's like if you're good enough to go to the academy, you will have already
Yeah.
gone, and then you come off. Like I said, I look at it, especially for Niall now, because my oldest boy's a goalkeeper.
Right.
So he never had any goalkeeper training. So when he's going with the Masters, they got good coaches, but they're not goalkeepers.
No.
So he's not having specialised goalkeeper training. Now they had a guy in last year, right? He was a parent of one of the younger kids, and he's a Welsh FA goalkeeper coach, and I didn't even know his name, right? But he was good. They had a little group of 6 of all the Masters goalkeepers, and he was working with them. And I could see Niall improve, but then he stopped doing it this year. Then at the same time, then I had the nod. Do you want to bring Niall up?
Yeah.
So he went up, and he's getting the same thing. Goalkeeper coaches. All it is goalkeepers. They train on a Monday night, just goalkeepers.
That's cool, isn't it?
So he's working on it. So I said to him when we've gone up, obviously Niall's a little bit older than Keane, and Keane was like, play for Cardiff. I go, yeah, you do, boy. You know what I mean? With Niall, I go, right, boy, don't even consider the fact that this is Cardiff City. This is just extra training. Just take it as it is. And I've seen him improve massively. You know, even in a short spell, he's been up probably 8 to 10 weeks. And just the simple things, because he never learned them. Because he was never
football
taught
is
them.
about the simple things, you know. There's no point in overcomplicating football, you know. Even at senior level, you know, like when teams go 3-5-2 and try all these formations and everything like that, it's just like just stick the 4-4-2 or 4-5-1
I
in it,
seen
you know.
a video of an American kid in a bar watching Swans Sunday, and half time he said he thought we should go to a 1-3-2-4-1. I'm sure we had 30 players. Jerry, I was fucking baffled. I know what. You know, if I was me in a bar in America, I'd be eating chicken wings in hookers. I ain't fucking thinking about the formation of the fucking Swans. But that 1-2-4-3-1 baffled me. I don't know what we'd do it.
But this is modern football shit.
That's what the Dutch used in the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah. Norman Williams, PE teacher in Bishop Vaughan, who knows Norman Williams, only gone fucking 20 years younger. He'd be fucking probably dead. We was semi-final of the Welsh Schools Cup, and do you know what he said? We're going for a Christmas tree formation. Christmas? Oh, you're fucking 10 animals. Like, you were like, he's 6. I'm not down-handed then, you know. I can't get up the wing like that. Christmas tree formation. No one knew what the fuck he was on about. Fucking hell, we just come from fingering birds in science. And he wants us to fucking do a Christmas tree formation. Fuck that.
People get ahead of themselves. When I saw that video, I saw someone talking about it first, and I saw the video. And before it even starts, I take a look at that guy, and I go, oh, I know what's coming.
Yeah.
This is modern football. This is the type of guy that videos himself in the stadium,
Oh,
talking
my
big
God,
match tactics. Like,
that's
do you know what I mean?
Can I have your shirt?
That's a big no. Have you seen these people who film themselves while the game's going on? And they film the reaction.
Was there an Arsenal fan a couple of weeks back?
I mean, every fucking club are gone. Fucking everyone are gone.
They're sitting there going, oh, what we need now is this.
Yeah,
and that. Like,
yeah.
acting like they're the manager, and the game's going on. You can hear the fucking ball being kicked, and they're filming themselves. And it's just like, oh fuck, put your phone down, pal, and just fucking watch the game for fuck's sake, like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I could see, and then he had a fucking, well, to be honest, we may as well get on to it now before we go any further with Scott. The Americans had some shit, the Stateside Jacks.
I felt a little sorry for him. I gotta be honest.
Let me just set the record
Yeah,
straight.
go on.
Right? Because you know about this today.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, go on.
So, last week, before Merv come on, obviously we had done the podcast the week before. We need to talk about who when I discussed the finances. Right?
Yeah.
So I got a message, right, a DM from one of the Stateside Jacks. It just remain nameless for now.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
call them Stateside Jacks, right? And asked me if I had 3 questions to ask the board, what would they be? So
This went
I'm in
disastrously
the house now.
wrong.
Right. So literally, my first response was, I don't think I'm the man for this job.
No,
like,
we not,
right?
are we?
We ain't the man for this job.
Far from it.
Let's get something fucking clear. Nobody should be considering me or Paddy authorities on the fucking
Fuck no.
sports.
If you want to say, ask me what the Saints.
the Saints bought.
I'll tell you who
Fucking
founded the
sport,
Saints and when Jimmy McGinty broke his neck in '63. You know what I mean?
I'm not in the top 100,000 Swans fans, right?
No.
I ain't trying to be.
No.
It's just that we got a podcast. We love talking about football. We love talking about the Swans, and that's what we'll talk about. I ain't trying to be an authority, so I hope no one holds me as if like Ryan thinks he's a fucking #1 fan. I ain't, not by a million miles. But anyway, they asked, and I said, "Do you know what? I never thought about it." And my genuine response, I didn't say this to them at the time. My genuine response was, no matter what you ask, you're going to get a smoke and mirrors fucking answer.
Yeah.
You can ask them anything. If we came up with every fucking question, you think you put them under pressure? These are professional guys.
Oh, they're professional businessmen.
None of
them's Oprah Winfrey. Imagine me asking Oprah Winfrey, well, what do you think of Fingering Birds in Warwick Park? Oprah will have me off.
So,
what's she?
So that they told me that they were going to have this meeting and asked me to keep it on the down low, and I said, yeah, no problems, mate. You know the way my memory works, I fucking forgot.
Yeah, not big deal.
It's not. And to me personally, I was like, I didn't see the harm in it when they mentioned what they were going to do. I was like, I don't see the harm. I didn't say that. Good luck with everything. I told them, and let me know how it goes. I was under the impression they were going to keep it on the quiet.
Yeah.
And like I said, I couldn't see any harm in it. So then, like I said, I thought then that they would just get palmed off and all this stuff. So then they released a statement then, don't they? The Stateside Jacks, which I think if they could rewrite history now, they probably would rewrite that, because it came out all wrong. And then, like you say, I'm sure they were trying to do something for the good.
Of course it was,
100%, I'm certain of it, because I spoke to the guy, 100% they were trying to do good. But we've got to remember now, in Swansea, there's already an anti-American sort of feeling, right? And then on top of that then, there's a lot of people in Swansea who really do want to be the biggest fan.
Yeah, of course,
right? Especially on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And if they see someone managing to do something that they haven't been able to do, they're going to jump all over them, fucking 2-footing the fuck out of them. That's what I thought it was, right? So I was like, fuck me, I'm fucking going to stay out of this, like, you know what I mean? And then I got drunk Friday and woke up Saturday morning. And then I saw the boycott stuff had been doing my head in as well. The boycott Brentford game. Everyone got a boycott fucking Brentford.
But be doing against fucking Man City.
And it's easy to boycott Brentford. It's on the fucking Saturday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
If you just can't be bothered to go down on a Sunday, say I can't be bothered to go. Don't dress it up as a boycott. Because if you boycott it personally, if you fuck's sake, it's all about opinion.
Boycott for the season.
But my opinion is, if you're going to boycott it, go down and stand outside Frankie Benny's and boycott it.
And this was
Don't sit in your living room and watch the fucking thing. Surely that's not a boycott.
So I was laying in bed, my phone. I was half cut from the night before, and for me, because me and her had been out, and I was like, this boycott thing been doing my head in. This Stateside, and the people were slagging the Stateside Jacks. And I was like, fuck. So anyway, I lost my marbles. Big 3 tweets. Caused a fucking massive stir on Twitter, people. And that's exactly what I said. If you're not going to go, just don't go. But don't say you're boycotting, because you ain't fucking boycotting. Yeah. If you're going to stand outside with a fucking placard saying Yanks out and all this, that's boycotting. You ain't boycotting by sitting in the house watching on a fucking TV. You can say you boycotted, but really speaking, you just didn't fancy going because it was Sunday afternoon.
And
trust me.
And
it's Brentford. It's on TV. Yeah. Trust me, I didn't want to go. But it's my boy's birthday tomorrow, and I can't take my chef on Wednesday because I got to work. And that's what I had planned. So he wanted to go to the Brentford game. So I went. I didn't want to go out. I would rather sit in the house with my fucking slippers and pyjamas on, watching the fucking game on TV, drinking a fucking Stella. But I took him. You know what I mean? But like you say, you see these, everyone wants to be the biggest fan in the world. Everyone wants to have a pop with everyone. You ever heard the term divide and fucking conquer? Like, Stateside Jacks, they just tried something. They didn't get anywhere, really. From what they released, they didn't really get anywhere. It was just more of the same shit.
Yeah.
But they tried something. basically the trust have said that they had the blessing of the trust. So what was a big fucking deal? I didn't understand it, but everyone got on their fucking case and give them shit, and it was a big fucking stir. Like, just chill the fuck out. Like, they just
Everyone
tried something.
tends to lose their marbles. Like,
Just
everyone's got to go mad and fucking burn everyone down.
Just burn everyone down. You know what I mean? What did they? You know, like you said, they got it wrong. With the statement come out. It seemed wrong. They did another statement which they tried to address it a bit more. They had like an NDA or something in place where they couldn't talk about the meeting or something. They tried something. They tried something their side of the pond because they are fans as well, and they feel like they're a bit isolated over there, and they probably tried to just do something to fucking get us on side or the locals on side. Oh, if we get this right, we could be a bit more respected. Maybe, you know, there could be a million other things, but they didn't. Turned out, and like I say, everyone tried to fucking burn them down. I just thought it would personally. I thought it was out of order, you know, because it's just guys trying to do something. You know, this culture of I'm a bigger fan than you is complete nonsense, like, and everyone wants to do it. Everyone, you know, everyone got. Oh well, in my opinion means more than yours. It doesn't. It's just an opinion. All opinions are the fucking same, basically. Like, so I wound me up on a weekend, and then the boycott thing, and then I went to the game, and I'm glad the fuck I went.
Oh, fucking great!
I was surprised watching, like, you know, some fucking good goals, wasn't it?
Well, I'll not be funny. Dan James probably fucked Leeds over now, wouldn't he? Because everyone's seeing that and gone, fuck, who's this Dan James kid?
Do you know, like, everyone's on about Dan James going the end of the season, whatever it is, right? It's Selena they want to be fucking worried about.
He's quality.
Because for me, he's the best player down there.
Yeah, he's quality.
He's quality.
Because he could go, he's like Modric, he could go all the way to the fucking
he's
top.
quality.
Yeah, he's quality. It was the first half, right? Was fucking garbage.
Awful,
It was garbage. And it was like, do you know when you watch a team where they try and stuff and literally nothing came off? Every little, they go bang, 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 they'll try a little quick triangle, and the third touch was always too long or too short, or the run was wrong, or it just seemed to go wrong all the way through the game. Like, all the first half.
I've been down 5 or 6 times this year, and I think all the first halves, they've been booed off.
Really?
Genuine.
Yeah.
They do get better.
Yeah.
They were shit
Why is
like
that
that.
then, isn't it? Obviously, it's a mentality thing where he's going in half time and he's fucking ripping into him, and then they back in
But you can't
ideas up,
fucking
and
carry season on again.
No.
You know, if they want to do anything like.
They did the same against Blackburn. When I went to watch them against Blackburn, they were terrible in the first half. It was a midweek, and I was sitting there fucking freezing, going, what the fuck have I come to this game for? And then all of a sudden, we were 1-0 down, and we scored 3 goals, and we were brilliant for the spell, right? And it was the same second half there. They just absolutely, well, obviously the Selena goal, you get a bit of luck, and then Dan James's goal, you know, to experience that. That was the main thing for me, was if I don't go Sunday, sitting in the house, it may have been brilliant sitting in the house.
Yeah.
I've watched that fucking goal
At least
probably
you could say you've seen that
100 times.
Yeah.
But I was in the fucking ground, me and my boy holding on to each other like that, going, go on, Dad, go on, fucking screaming, go on, because he's run the fucking length of the pitch.
You know the best thing about it? The tackle's great, the finish is great. First touch, like. First touch, he knocks it 25 yards. Knocks it 25
He
yards.
doesn't knock it too far.
At the time, I was thinking, why the fuck are the defenders slowing down? As if they're trying to jog. And I was thinking, is it them slowing down or is him getting faster? And it was him getting faster.
He left himself short at the back. However, out of 30 players in the fucking league, there's not many to do that.
Because normally when you run in with the ball, like he's hit the ball forward, and that's where they should have caught him before he got to it. As soon as he got to it, that second time, they could. It's like as if, like you say, it's like as if they were running again.
As if they were slowing down or they didn't want to go.
He had enough time to lift his head up. He wasn't rushed to play that shot.
And he didn't look like he was trying to go full pelt.
No.
Like he was jogging.
And then he just buried it. I know, like I say, the experience of that now, me and my boy jumping up and down, going fucking mad. Tell you what was class, my boy haven't ever done it before since we've been going to watch the Swans. You know when the boy got sent off? It was about 3 minutes after
of course it was.
The boy got sent off. There was a proper old school cheerio, cheerio, cheerio.
Nice, it must be a low league thing.
In the East Stand, right? And my boy was singing, he thought it was fucking brilliant. And then when we scored the 4th one, which was disallowed, a load of Brentford left, right? Because obviously they were getting fucking tomped. And it was the same again. And like, so you don't get those experiences doing your fucking boycott sitting in your house.
Yeah, of course,
you know what I mean? That's what I say. That's why I was fucking glad. I was glad I went. And the second half was amazing. And then after we walked down, I tried to get it because it was still quite busy in these stands, surprisingly enough. I went down the steps and we watched the last probably 3 or 4 minutes on a concourse. You know when that guy missed the basically open goal?
Yeah. What's his name? He's like a pretty good player.
He's the one who stamped on Joe Roden up in Brentford. He's a bit
right. I got it.
Yeah. And we were literally watching that from the concourse, like right in line with it. And then we stayed, and literally nobody left the stand. And all the players came over, and Porter came over, and he was giving it the big one. It was brilliant. You know what I mean? It was.
Well, it was
proper
like
club atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like,
in the summer when on the deadline day and then they sold Fernandes and whatever, and Roden made his debut on the Saturday against Preston, and we were in East End and he come over and he gave it the large one, like, and everyone was going nuts, and that's what football's about, like.
Yeah.
You know?
Would he be wrong about him with age?
He's a year older than me in school. I played against him a few times. Like, well, funny enough, we played him when we were under 18s, and Dan James played that game as well.
I got
him and Roden, like, and they both scored.
Never. Really?
Where was that?
Down Lando.
Yeah.
It was a Friday night. It was pissing down with rain, like, but you could see that Dan James, like,
really?
The ball was going out to him and he was just running at you, and you're thinking, oh my God, how would you deal with it?
Yeah.
I saw him do that. That performance what he put on the second half there, which is one of the finest performances I've seen in a Swan shirt for a long time. No, like you always talk about Tommy actually getting people off their seat.
Yeah.
Every time the ball went to Dan James in that second half, people just went like this.
It's like
right?
Montero though.
Yeah.
You know when Montero got going against the Arsenals of the world and like that? It was a bit like that, wasn't it?
It was frightening.
Well, that first game Montero against Chelsea, he retired the fullback, and he was Ivanovic,
Ivanovic and then Jenkinson, wasn't it?
No, it was the other boy, Callum Chambers.
That's it, yeah.
But like I said, everyone was off their seat every time the ball went to Dan James, and it didn't matter who they sent over to try and sort him out.
Yeah, they doubled up on him.
He shredded him. And I'd seen him last year. I went to watch the Carabao Cup game. Not the Carabao. What's that Checker Trophy, is it?
Yeah.
Where they play like the under.
Which I don't get. I don't understand that. Yeah. Is that separate to the Carabao?
Oh, yeah, separate.
Right, it's like an under-23s cup, but it's not.
It's the old LDV vans.
Right.
But the sides further up the league can play their under-23s.
Right, now one makes fucking sense. It took 3 years.
We played Wolves.
Yeah.
And in that game, I think we were 1-0 down half time. And Wolves were a much better side than us. And in the second half, Dan James and Ollie McBurney decided to have a game. And Dan James, what he did to fucking Brentford on a weekend, he done the Wolves.
Really?
He was getting the ball like just outside his penalty area and running, realised that he had plenty of space and just running at him.
You can't defend
and he
pace,
just
can you?
couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's so quick. I was just like, I've never seen anything move so fast. Every time he ran Saturday, I was waiting for him to pull up. It was Sunday. I was waiting for him to pull up all his hamstring. Because I was like Montero, and Montero, once he broke into that stride, you were waiting for him to
nagging after a couple of spits.
Would it be nice to have a couple of years with him? Because if it had been up with the fucking Yanks, man, he's gone. He's gone already for like something like $700,000 down payment or something, innit? Like, fuck me.
Now they're talking about a new contract with him, and if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, they were talking about DJ, Van Dorn and for new contracts, weren't they? Because remember, there was all a big furore.
They were all signed.
They were going to give him new contracts. They said about giving him new contracts, and there would be no mention of it since. And like Dan James came out this week saying, I want to sign a new contract. Still, there's no contract being signed.
No.
You know what I mean? So don't be surprised if there's no new contract.
Yeah.
Just because you say you want a new contract.
But how long's he got left?
I think there's another year
on top of this one.
So
he could go next summer for free, like.
For free. So it's, you know, like you say that. None of us really trust these American owners, and when they put out this saying, "Oh, we're going to sign these guys to new contracts," they're signing a new fucking contracts. You know. Now, Dan James should have been signed a new contract when Roden was, and
of course he should.
It won't surprise me if he's turned that down, and that obviously haven't come out, then they're going to release that, you know.
But you know, it was like you say, brilliant performance. Fucking really enjoyed it. 45 minutes of it anyway. First half.
Draw couldn't have been worse.
Well, no, it couldn't have been worse as regards to the team who wanted to play.
Yeah.
But you know, you were looking at it, and I was sitting there watching my missus. And she don't know a fucking tap about football, like. And she said, oh, who don't we want? I said, well, we don't want anyone except Millwall at home. I said, Millwall at home is
the perfect.
Is the one you can win. You know, maybe Brighton at home, maybe Crystal Palace at home.
Saying that 2 hour games, fine.
Yeah, but maybe. Maybe. But you know, I don't fancy us to beat any of those.
Quarter final of the cup, we'd have had that beginning of the season, right? Quarter final cup mid table.
But if you see that now, it's like boycott the Brentford game. But now let's not boycott the Man City.
It won't get tickets to the Man City game. You know what I mean?
So you can't do that. And even the SCSA, I went through their tweets because people were giving them grief. They were saying, "Oh, let's get behind the side."
I see that. Fuck it.
You can't have it fucking both ways.
You can't. No.
You boycott one, you boycott fucking all. Or you don't boycott them.
If you're going to boycott, you boycott the old cup run, isn't it?
It's like last year.
Now it's all get behind the boys.
It's the same as what we talked about last year. When we were doing shit, it was all Jenkins out, bored out.
And then we beat Liverpool and Arsenal at home.
Nothing but 3 games.
The best one was I went down the Liverpool game last year, and someone cleared it off the line last minute. All throughout that game, they were slagging him off, Jenkins out, this, that and the other. And then, at the end of the game, Fabianski's going over, giving it a large one, and they're all buzzing it. And I'm like, why aren't you saying Jenkins out?
Yeah, exactly,
Do you know what I mean?
What you're going to do is, if you want to boycott, or you want to protest, you want to do all those things, that's fine, you know what I mean? Don't worry, you know, that's your prerogative as a fan, of course, but you've got to be more organised, and you've got to do it consistently. You can't just go
one game.
We're gonna because we're losing 1-0 in this game. We're gonna shout fucking
that's
a greedy bastards get out of our club. But when we go 3-1 up, we're not gonna
celebrate.
I don't think the boycotting is just going to affect people like fucking Johnny Gray, Anthony Wright, the woman who sells the team.
Yeah, well,
like surely, like no, do you know what I mean? Like, because let's be honest, like we said the last couple of weeks, like there is no money at the minute. So you take the only money they got coming in. What do you think is going to happen if they can't sell?
Yeah.
They're going to start laying people off and any small chance we got to keep in the players. Well, that's fucking gone then, because they're going to have to sell players to make any money at all.
Do you want to? I got one of the old rumours through the Whispers in the Wind.
Nice,
this week, right. And I was told, obviously no mention, no names.
Of course not.
That the Americans are looking at binning the under 6s, under 7s, under 8s, and under 9s.
Right.
And selling off the big barn.
Selling off?
The big barn where they train down at Orlando.
Right.
Well, rumours again. I heard they were selling Lando start of the season.
Really?
But that never happened. And I was off a good source. I obviously not going to mention no names.
Surely you call me fucking old fashioned, right? I don't think Fairwood should have been built, personally, however many millions went into Fairwood. Right?
The club will go into
many millions went into a certain building company.
No, but alright. But what I'm saying is, Lando is perfect, right? It's a stone's throw away from the stadium, looks amazing, right? I know Fairwood's supposed to be first class, and if you're a Premier League team, don't forget, the Swans were up then, and they built Fairwood for however many millions. You could say, right, Premier League team deserves a Premier League training facility. Well, surely you can incorporate Lando
into that
to be that training facility. Yeah. Where they move times round and fucking first team trains now. Because you watch you will listen to any old ex-footballer, they always say when they're 15, 16, the thing that got them going was looking over there and seeing the first team
trainer.
Unless you fucking Superman who ain't going to be 6 years old seeing up the Fairwood. You know what I mean? So they're a fucking total separate entity.
Yeah.
Now all ex-pros say, when they look over and see the first team over there, and they are told, right, you're training with the first team today, or the first team who fucking player who falls out, he's training with the reserves. Yeah. If they're fucking 10 miles away, down the Gower, then surely that's like two separate things. Landor should have been the Swans training place. Like. So to sell Landor and keep fucking Fairwood is just fucking absolutely ridiculous. What are they going to build? Fucking put North End back there, eh? North End going to have the best team, best fucking ground in Swansea, like. Or expand the bowling, because the bowling is thriving, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid, like fucking.
I don't know. Like you say, that's built with the mindset that we are set for life in the Premier League. That's what that looks like. And now it looks like
a white elephant.
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like a massive overspend that wasn't necessary.
Like, it's as if they got ahead of themselves and thought, right, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
But it makes me think, where does the money come from to pay that in terms of Landor and Fairwood?
Exactly, all them millions. Like,
Surely
same
they must owe money.
as the stadium expansion. We were fucking building another stand. No, I'm a fucking thick fucking postman fat cunt from Portland. Now, if I can see, that's the biggest waste of money we have. That's the biggest fucking...
Because they won't fill in the fucking 20,000
not filling it every fucking week when we had West Brom and fucking Burnley. I could get a ticket for nothing. You know what I mean? And I'd be honest, a few times, because I'm fucking one of the most popular boys in Swansea, I get tickets for Man United. Let's be fucking fair, right? So, fucking hell, you know.
Out of control.
Yeah, you know, so it's fucking, you know, if you're not selling all them games week in, week out, what are you on about building a new fucking stand? That's fucking absolute ridiculous. You know, we are Swans, like, 20,000, 18,000, 20,000, that's fucking great. We should be thankful for that. Fuck me.
Fucking
you know what I mean?
imagine that down the vet.
Oh, mate, there's bigger clubs than us, like some Forest and Villa. You know what I mean? Sometimes you've got to be happy in your own fucking puddle, innit? You know what I mean?
But and I'm sure you Scott, like you, always the first thing to go if we got relegated, because we remember we skirted with relegation a couple of times before we actually got fucking relegated. It was always the academy that goes first, because it costs a certain amount of money, and if it's not producing £1 million talent, then they can't. They're just funding it for no reason. The thing is with that before was we never give anyone a chance.
But now, the only difference is now, if you look at Rodens, Dan Jameses,
Roberts,
all these boys coming through, they're looking at it thinking, right, there's a few good lads in the 23s, we'll keep it for a minute. And then, once all them lads are gone, then we'll send the academy and everything like that.
But then we don't have them lads ever coming through again.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, we survived off the 23s in this year. Unbelievable what they've achieved, like, you know.
But them lads haven't had a look in for the last, 7 years since we've been in the Premier League.
Too busy buying people like fucking
Then again,
mercenaries to
you look all over the country, right? All them Premier League teams have probably got them boys in the under 23s in their teams, but they are not getting the opportunities because they're in the Premier League.
Chelsea got 35 players out on loan. 35
they
players.
would make up most championship teams.
Loftus Cheek's supposed to be absolutely unbelievable footballer. Supposed to be unbelievable footballer. Never get a chance. Simply because they can't risk it. You know, they're not going to risk a fucking Connor Roberts or fucking Joe Roden because his job's on the line. You know what I mean? We look at Sarri, Sarri doesn't seem to have a fucking clue.
Sarri's not going to play at Callum Hudson-Odoi, innit?
No, of course he's not.
You know, he's probably better than what Pedro's playing at the moment.
Doesn't want to give him a game. Whereas we've had our arm twisted into it.
No
choice. Had we stayed up last year by fucking up away Krog, these boys may not have got the fucking.
Of course they wouldn't.
These boys would be still playing 23s football on a Monday night.
But we would be smashing every team like we was last year. You know what I mean?
It's funny how it works, but you know, if you can keep producing boys that got that ability, fucking great. But what's the odds of that? What's the odds of us doing what we've done? Another time in history,
we bottom of the league.
Have we ever done what we've done before?
Never. I had all them players coming from academy. No way back in here.
Back when I was about 18 and 19, a load of boys came through at the same time because I think it was sort of forced into it again.
We're talking Stuart Roberts.
Right, Stuart Roberts was my age. Lee Jenkins was a year older. Gareth Phillips was my age or a year older, I believe. Ryan Casey played in the first team. Carl Monroe, fringe first team, didn't really play.
Jason Price or one of you?
JJ Price is a couple of years older than me. He's a year older than. You think he's your age or a year older than
really?
Me? Yeah. They were. But you see there, that's even with those boys. I played in solos. Michael Keegan, I think he played.
Right,
He may have played in the first team. I'm not sure. But all those boys all came through at the same time and had a game. So, aside from them, when did real youngsters come through with us? They didn't. They haven't. We haven't been producing youth players. You know, now this year when it was sort of forced on us, but then maybe we were producing them, but they just weren't giving them a fucking sniff. Because you can sign fucking so and so from up the road for 250,000, And then this guy who may be right back for the under-23s, maybe good enough, but then never gets, and his career just goes away from him.
Yeah.
You know? And that could have happened to any one of those boys that came up. Look at Joe Roden, couldn't get in Cheltenham's team last year. Jay Fulton was playing for Wigan, one getting in the fucking team. Now, I thought Jay Fulton played well on the weekend. You needed someone to put their foot in. Jay Fulton went and put his foot in. You know, they're having games now. You know, Dan James went on loan to Shrewsbury, I think he went.
Didn't set the world on fire. Yeah.
So sometimes it's
like it's right time, right place. Luck. It always goes on.
Football's all about that.
Yeah, like managers now, see, like a manager can go into a side and be fucking dreadful, but he can go to another side just make it work. Like Moyes with Man United, just won his time, place. Southgate with England. Who tell me anyone expected Southgate to do that?
Everyone's going, what the fuck?
No, what's that? They saying, he could be the next manager, Man U. I don't think they're fucking. I don't think he's anywhere near that.
England will never have fucking Panama, Tunisia, and whoever in the group again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but on Southgate's record, he's getting to the semi-final, same as Bobby Robson. You know what I mean? But the difference is fucking. But he robs him, man. You know. They come up against Germany, come short. Cameroon they had in the fucking quarters. You know what I mean?
They have done puff through that as well. There's
2-1 down, then they got 2 penalties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The round before they played Belgium, last minute, last kick of the game, David Platt. I think they beat Egypt 1-0. Republic of Ireland, they drew 1-1 first game. You know, so even Italian 90, it don't always, you know, sometimes it's the lack of who draw, like the manager, like Rodgers' career. Probably Rodgers will always have soft spot Swansea. Without Swansea, he don't manage Liverpool and he don't manage Celtic. And now Rodgers probably going to go at the end of this year, and by the sound of it, looks like taking too far. There's talk that they've already got Steve Clarke in the running. Well, like Kilmarnock have done amazing, didn't they? So they reckon that fucking Rodgers will go on. I don't know where he'll go, and Steve Clarke will just step into that.
Where would Rodgers go, do you think?
I'd say mid-tier.
I wouldn't mind seeing him at United, like.
Really?
I'm a United fan, I am.
Yeah?
Either him or Pochettino. It's something about Solskjaer, which is like, you know, like the Di Matteo effect.
Yeah,
after a while, it wears off, like, and I wouldn't mind seeing Brendan at United, I don't think it happened because the Liverpool connection and everything.
Yeah.
You know.
I was talking to Jamie Squibb as it happens. The last week, you know, he's a huge fan, and he was said give him the job. He said because he seems to have got him going and try not to change it too much from the way it's going now. So I suppose there's different ways of looking at it.
Of course it is.
But I do see that, like to say, Di Matteo was fucking won the Champions League, didn't he, with Chelsea?
Yeah, of course he did.
And then he was fired then about 3 months fucking later.
Lost to Napoli and he got told over the phone he's out in his year, like.
It's a fucking crazy world, isn't it? That's why these managers, as we said, do you think if Potter wasn't forced to play these kids, he'd have played them?
Of course he wouldn't have.
He probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You know, he had his arm twisted. He looked at them for fuck. I better give this cunt that can run like lightning up a wing. I'm fucking going to give him a game.
Yeah.
You know, start of the year he started with a Soro. Dan James didn't play.
Yeah.
It was a Soro and Barry and Kai.
Like that makes me think how good Fergie was because he didn't have to play the class of 92, did he?
Did you see?
And then he did, and then they went on to do whatever they did.
Did you see one of the sides? Fergie won the fucking championship.
Shit.
Right? It's fucking shit.
Fucking awful.
It's fucking. They pulling him.
His last one.
I think they literally
last one he won.
Pulling him through.
Raphael centre midfielder and shit like that.
Honestly, it's fucking dreadful, right? But he won the fucking league with him. That's why I think he is the greatest manager. Got to be the greatest manager.
I think he'd have jacked it in, wouldn't he? Do you know when Aguero scored that goal?
Yeah, he wanted to win one more after that. He couldn't finish on that.
If Man United had won that one there, he probably would have finished
then.
If Aguero doesn't score that goal, Man United win the league, he finishes there.
Yeah.
But then he's like as if he's walking away going, fuck, I can't leave these cunts have a little arse over me.
No,
and then I'll have the shittest Man United side of all time and I'll still win the fucking league.
Yeah. No, like sometimes you have times where you remember where you were, like 9/11.
Yeah.
I know I was fucking in the house watching it, me, Colin Breen and my mother. 9/11 always reminds me of my mother, who passed away in the year later. So 9/11 will always like have a like. I remember where I was when Michael Jackson died and shit like that. I remember where I was when City won that fucking game. We went to Butlins and we stayed up in Taunton the night before, right? And I went, fucking hell, we got up there about 2 o'clock. I said, I gotta find a fucking pub. I said, fucking, it was fucking huge day of football.
Well, you was with
The kids.
Right,
my
okay,
missus
aye.
and my
I thought it was with the boys.
No, my daughter. And so he drives into Taunton, goes to a pub on my own. And if you remember, the games were pretty boring. Like.
Yeah.
Like, I think you drew 0-0, I think,
QPR were winning.
Yeah, so, fucking 5 minutes left. I thought, fuck this, I'm going. Like, I don't want to see United celebrating. Like, as I get back to the car, I puts on Stan Collymore on TalkSport. He's nearly crying. Right? I'm thinking, fucking hell, Stan, how long have we been here? Like, in fact, turns out there, I missed the best 5 minutes of football ever. You know what I mean?
My story behind that, right? We were under 13s, and it was the last game of the season, obviously, and we were playing Villa at Villa Park, end of the season, whatever. So we drew 3-3 or whatever, and come off the pitch, and my old man's on the side of the pitch. He goes, "Never guess what's just happened?" And he explained. I went, "Shut up, you twat." Yeah, as if, like,
Yeah.
So I goes in the change room, I checks my phone, and I watches the video of Aguero scoring, and absolutely
unbelievable way to win a title, like.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
So you played at Villa Park, because I bet you've played in some big stadiums, have you?
Yeah. Villa Park was probably the biggest. Hull Stadium was pretty good.
KC, innit? That's a big stadium though, isn't it?
Off the top of my head, Liberty.
All tidy crowds?
Big.
Tidy crowd were empty, but still playing.
Like half a stand full, like, or whatever.
But still playing at,
Mate, I guess I tell my kids all the time about playing on the vetch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I played at different fucking grounds.
Mate, I only played at the Vetch naked, 5 o'clock in the morning, outside from Central Park. Like, I should have played for Nicky McKell's team. No, they had like a business cup.
Yeah.
And Nicky McKell's team, BLT Exports, Bacon, Lettuce and Tomato Exports, I calls them, right? Played down there, and the cunt didn't ask me to fucking play. And the Vetch would have suited me. Jam will be in the middle of the park, and I'd been spraying fucking balls. I'm like, you wouldn't believe. I'd have been like fucking George Adji on that fucking stadium, and he never fucking asked me. I only played on it naked, running around with Cobley in a Tesco trolley. Fucking embarrassing.
Oh, but that's something that is something that when you have kids now, you'll be sitting there one day
saying,
watching them, and you'll be watching United against Villa or something, and you'll be going, your man played there.
Yeah.
Do you know genuinely, it was like, before my missus taped the game for me, the Swans Brentford game. So when we get home now, my boy wants to see the goal that got disallowed. Niall now.
Yeah.
So he chucks it on, and there's an intro bit, and I see Trundle on it. So I thought, I'll check Trundle by. So he showed a couple of Trundle's goals in the
Preston,
cup, the Preston game and
that.
And what's the first thing I say? Daddy scored in those goals.
Yeah.
It was literally the first. Daddy scored in those goals, boy. Straight away. That's what he'll be doing.
Most surprising stadium was Turf Moor that I played at, because the stand behind one of the goals is massive. It's as big as Villa Park, like, but obviously the other stands are quite old school, tight to the pitch, like, But
yeah, that old end of Villa Park's quite impressive.
Oh, fuck yeah. I went to see Liverpool versus Crystal Palace when Liverpool lost 4-3.
That is one of the best games of all time. Who was
Yeah,
at that game?
Ian Rush scored first.
1990. It was 1990 because they played Man United in the final.
That's, of course, that's right, yeah. And the year after as well, wasn't it? 89 when Liverpool beat Everton in the final. Ian Rush scored first. Usually Ian Rush scores, we don't lose. Yeah. And they lost 4-3. Jeff Thomas was an header last minute. Brilliant. Really good hell of a fucking game, like. Brilliant.
Yeah, I was quite impressed when I went to Villa Park 3 years ago. And it's
proper ground.
Yes, proper old school. They kept like the the essence of the old ground there, like, even though obviously when you get inside it's a bit more modernised, like. But,
do you know, it's quite steep as well. Like you go up to the side of the pitch and look up the stand, it's like you're looking upwards instead of in front of you. You know what I mean?
Can't be as steep as St James's Park.
St James's Park.
St James's Park was ridiculous. Remember we set the fire?
Yeah.
Genuine. I set the fire alarms off, right?
It was my birthday, it was my 30th.
Right, set the fire alarms off. Boys went fucking mad and he was all carrying loads of gear. Everyone was running, he was going to get arrested, right? I set the fire alarms off as soon as we got out from the stand.
It took us about a day and a half to get bottom.
Genuine. It took us about 3 hours to get the bottom of the stadium, right? Bear in mind, every time we got a level
because the stairs were blocked, like.
Mate, the fucking fire alarm was on. So high up, mate. About 20 fucking floors. Genuine. And every fucking
I
floor
think they
we
give you a
took,
fucking elevator, like, you know.
mate, every floor we took, the fucking fire alarm still going off, wasn't it?
And we were
bad.
coming out, Stoneman was screaming at him, Paddy, you fucking prick, Will.
Yeah, Stoneman's the biggest fucking nuisance in the world, officially, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's giving me shit, you fucking fat cunt, you set the fire alarm off. He was loud as fuck, right? When
He was going around the stadium. There is a fire.
Yeah.
Please leave the stadium
I know.
in an orderly fashion.
Yeah.
They just kept
Orderly
getting louder.
fashion.
Yeah, it was
Pissed up, Charlie, the fuck up,
There's only us five there, like. But no other fuck, come to think of it, health and safety was shit, because no other fucker moved,
No,
did
I
it?
know. No, we got to the bottom, right? There's fire, everything's shut. There's no steward there, nothing. So I just burst through these fire exit doors and comes out, and there's a gang of stewards outside looking at us like, fucking who's pricks doing?
Yeah.
It's like, can't you hear the fucking fire
Yeah,
alarm?
can you hear?
Or what?
Mate, fucking...
We get that
people
every
don't
week.
go, on fire, eh? You know what I mean? Fucking hell, they didn't give a fuck, did they?
We couldn't
It's
get
like 9/11 when they told them to get back in, there's nothing to worry about.
We couldn't
10
get
seconds
up,
later,
we
fucking
were
playing at
fucking
the 75th
blades
floor. Oh mate, I actually shit myself on mine. We all thought we was going to get frisked outside the ring. We was worried like.
They're going to set the dogs on us. Like.
Yeah, it was fucking bad. I was coming out pat myself as if I'd been smoking, innit? As if we were just putting out the fire out of jacket. Fucking
It is, it's highest fucking bad.
Highest
That had
fuck.
got to be the highest I've been to. Is St James Park. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
When you see away teams score against Newcastle, when
lock up,
the players don't run to the crowd, they
Yeah,
run
yeah, the
over
clouds.
and they lock up and they're
Yeah.
waving in the fucking
It's like
sky.
Empire Strikes Back. You see Lando Calrissian celebrating in Sky City. Isn't it? It's fucking high as fuck.
Fucking crazy place. But, so, was there anyone else around that age in your team that went to play for Cardiff? Was Mark Harris your age?
Yeah, well, me and Mark are big mates, like,
So,
you know,
yeah.
yeah, he's with Port Vale on loan now, he was with Newport when he, funny enough, I texted him the other day, I said you could have been fucking marking John Stones and all, and then you
Yeah.
like chasing them fuckers around the place.
Because I know Mark's old man, Carl.
Carl,
yeah, I know
yeah.
him for years. So when I realised that he was playing for Cardiff and he came on, he played a load of games, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't Wallace
Well,
fancy him for a bit, did he?
Yeah,
Like
well, and then obviously they went up on it this year and then just sent him on loan, like, but the other one who was in my team was the boy Matondo, who's just signed for Schalke. He
Oh,
was,
yeah.
He was in our team, see?
Never.
Under 18s, like,
So and he's gone from Cardiff to Schalke.
No, he went Cardiff to City, Man City, wasn't it? I think Man City signed him for like 4 or 5 million at 16.
Really?
At 16, and then
Was he that good?
Fucking hell. No.
Really?
You know, the fine one, like you say, was good, was Ampadu.
Ethan Ampadu, yeah.
I'd be honest with you, he was the most bang average player I played with. I would have said he'd be playing fucking, he wouldn't make it Welsh League football. Playing Welsh Premier League. Do you know?
Never.
And then, out of nowhere, fucking Chelsea come in for him, and then he's playing for Wales, like.
So where was he? Was he with Cardiff then, was he?
Oh, Ampadu.
Ampadu.
No, he's with Exeter, but he was in
Oh, of course he was in that.
Victory Shield team, like, you know. But the one who I said from the start, since we were under 13s, 14s, was Ben Woodburn, like, he'd go all the way.
Oh, he's your age as
right,
well.
yeah.
So where's he now? Did he go on loan to Sheffield United?
Yeah, is he still there?
Because he hadn't played against us.
No.
He hadn't played against us. He definitely went to Sheffield United at the start of the season.
Well, our Victory Shield team, it was Matondo, Ben Woodburn, Tyler Roberts,
Right.
the boy Matt Smith playing centre midfield. Ampadu was another one, like, it was fucking, there was about 5 or 6 of them, like, in all fairness.
Because you had a good run there, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's when I really started paying attention to you, was when I was watching your old man posting up
About the Victory
videos of
Shield,
you
like,
playing in the Victory Shield.
But the only one who I would say would have fucking gone all the way was Woodburn. You know,
Out of all them, like you
Out
say,
of
I
all
was the
them.
one who thought.
yeah. And now Woodburn's probably the one who's the quietest out of them all.
Well, I
you know.
tell him come on Sunday. It was Joe McEachran.
Yeah, what like
He came on
where
for-
the fuck is
He
he?
come
Josh
on.
McEachran.
Josh
Josh
McEachran.
McEachran,
sorry.
yeah.
Joe McEachran won X Factor, did he? I think.
Do you know genuinely?
McElderry.
Do you know who likes Joe McElderry? Stoneman.
No.
On my life,
my
right?
God.
Joe Stoneman listens to Joe McElderry in his fucking car when he's going
What?
to work and shit.
I wouldn't
Seriously.
even know what he sung.
I wouldn't know either.
The Climb, wasn't it? When he fucking won
Check
it. That's
that
the only
man's
one I
hard
know.
drive.
What's it called?
The Climb, wasn't it?
It's
I've
the
no
Climb.
idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that's
like
it,
Anna
yeah.
Montana's song in the beginning anyway. They nicked that off fucking, what's her name, Anna Montana?
Hilary Duff.
Shut up, you idiot.
Oh, I don't know.
Anna Montana's fucking...
Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Is she Anna Montana?
Hilary Duff. Yeah, fuck
I
yeah,
thought she
yeah.
was a different one.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll never get my daughter's bang into fucking Hannah Montana. My man took her to town and I don't know what she done, probably something fucking. My man was proud of her even when she went down the shop and all. She come back looking like an Amsterdam prostitute. Oh, she had these Hannah Montana knee-length boots.
Right.
Honestly, she looked like an absolute slapper. She was only 5. Genuinely, we had to take them off. I don't know how to break them. I went, my man's strutting around like he's some Thai fucking immigrant.
Grandpa.
Oh, fuck yeah. He's got a fucking Clarks in his hand because she'd gone, bam, can I pull him on now? She's strutting around like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Fucking not a good look for 5-year-old. Fuck that. Yeah, so, Josh McCaffrey, come on.
Yeah.
No, he was a golden boy, wasn't he? Chelsea's golden boy.
You know
Played
the
for
ones,
us, some fuck all, if you remember. We signed him and everyone went, we got Leon Britton, he's fucking twice the
We had
player.
Leon Andrew Allen.
Andrew Allen. We got players who just not as big a name, they're just much better than him. You can have him back.
Yeah. Anyone else you played against?
Fucking hell. Not off the top of my head, no.
How did you go in that Victory Shield? You do alright, didn't you?
Yeah, we won it in the end. Funny enough, that Victory Shield team, Callum Hudson-Odoi played.
Oh, right, yeah.
He played in that. He same as Dan James, like they pick the ball up and they fucking run that. You like, oh
Who
my
thinks
God.
like we think, like we're playing Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, yeah?
Yeah, no.
So who think, fuck, there's got to be at least 7 of them players who will fucking recognise names now, innit? Isn't it weird how they just not? Because I'll never get, we were having a conversation in work about you, and I was like, Scott's 100% going to be in football till he's 30. Yeah. I said,
that's what my opinion was as well, yeah.
I said, he's the best keeper in Wales. I said, no argument, no ifs, no buts. He's the best keeper in Wales, and he's winning trophies, like, for Wales. I said, this kid, if he don't fucking get picked up by Championship Premier League, he's going to make a living 100% in fucking League 1 and League 2. He's the best keeper in Wales. You know, there's no argument about it. So if he's in the best keeper in Wales, he's got to be in the top 6 in the fucking in Britain.
For his age.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for his age. That's
Yeah,
what
well,
you
know, at the end of the day, when he was 16, 17, and he beat in the likes of, well, we beat France, fucking England, everyone like that, like, you know, and them boys are probably all playing League 2 now.
Yeah.
And then, because Wales, in terms of Swansea, Cardiff and Newport, is such a small area, in terms of football, you haven't got a chance of it, you know.
Right,
Whereas, you know, like, the lads who are playing for the Birminghams, West Broms, they'll all get picked off by other, you know, clubs in the Midlands.
Well, if you think
there's more clubs, isn't it?
Yeah, there's more clubs in the Midlands than it is in Wales.
You know, like, so you get released from Swansea or Cardiff,
and
it's Newport. If not Newport, fucking Wrexham or Llanelli. Oh, come on, you know, and that's it, isn't it, you know.
It's weird, because, like you said, the same thing Paddy said, I had, because I say, when I was watching your career then coming up, and I was like, well, you know, in my head I'd gone, Scott will play in Cardiff under 18s now, and then he'll play in the under 19s, then he'll play in the under 21s,
that's exactly what
then he'll play in the under 23s, and then we'll see where he goes from the under 23s. That's the way I looked at it. And then, you know, obviously it didn't go that way. When was he released? 18s or 19s?
18s, at the end of 18s. Yeah.
Fuck.
But we go on ahead of ourselves, Peter, so you got a pro contract with Cardiff, or didn't you?
No, I didn't know.
Really?
No,
so
well, at the end of under 18s with Cardiff, I went up to 12.
I thought pro was 16 or like YTS, isn't it?
YTS is 16 to 18.
You had that?
I had that,
right,
and then after that, then his first year pro, whatever, and then I went up to Hull, won it for a bit, went on trial up there, like.
Would that be with Panic and all that?
Panic was assistant manager, and then John Beale was up there as the under 23s.
And John Beale's a Swansea boy, like,
yeah. So I went up there, like, and then, well, basically said I was too small.
Is that what they...
Simple as that.
Well, so you fucking taller than me, so you're over 6 foot, isn't it?
6 foot, but simple as that, too small.
Maybe the days of Neville Southall, 5 foot odd.
Which you know, it's easy for me to say, but I think it's a lot of bullshit this day and age. You know, you look at little Reese's,
Yeah.
the boy Matt Ryan for Brighton, Vaughan
Vaughan
fucking hell,
yeah.
6 foot. You know, like speaking to Liam Britton the other day, he said Vaughan was one of the best keepers he'd seen and played with, and he's only 6 foot, like.
Yeah. That's that old school mentality.
Old school
Can't get away from it. They got to have a 6'6" goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But I do think
Fraser Forster ain't that fucking great. He made me
No,
7. He ain't that fucking great. Like Joe Hart. Look at
Joe Hart, 6'5", fucking hell, you know. But I do think in 10, 15 years time it's gonna come to keepers being 6 foot. There's gonna be more keepers 6 foot than it is gonna be 6'5".
Fucking thing some of the Swans did on the weekend. Fucking Nordfeldt put himself under pressure.
Well, that's what I want. I don't think Nordfeldt's he's fucking shit.
Average.
No, he's
Bang
fucking
average.
average at best. And they kept fucking playing the ball back with his feet. And he looks a lot more comfortable than anyone in the stadium thinks he fucking looks.
Right,
In his mind, he's probably going, fucking hell, this is alright.
Yeah.
Like, and he always seems to clear the ball as the fucking player gets on. You know what I mean? He's never fucking that comfortable. But like you say, in this day and age, with everyone wanting their keepers to be able to ping balls like a central midfielder into people's feet, it may
What's
take
the obsession with that?
I have no idea. I want my keeper to keep the ball out the leg.
And I want my defenders to defend.
First of all,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, if a keeper can fucking play football, it's a bonus, isn't it? But you want him to come and collect crosses and fucking save the ball. And that's the end of it.
That I'd rather a solid keeper that took balls out of the air, fucking made saves. That would suit me down the ground.
Yeah,
I don't
course,
I don't want to worry about him being a sort of fifth defender. Playing as that sweeper and collecting balls up with his feet. You know what I mean? I'd rather see him put his foot through the fucking thing. Play percentages like, innit? But that seems to be
That's the fashion, isn't it? Yeah.
we got to take a break. And we back. It seems like a second to everyone else, but it's been like 5 minutes to us. You know, when you listen back, it's weird, isn't it? That I don't know what the fuck we were talking about.
I can't fucking remember. We was on about Ampadu and Wales and all that, and how fucking we thought he was it.
Yeah.
You know.
So then, right, you went to Hull, it didn't work out there. Then you went to Llanelli first.
I went to Aberystwyth and Merthyr then the pre-season after that.
Merthyr, good club.
Yeah, it was a good setup and all fairness.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the fucking fans up there were amazing, you know, and Aberystwyth was good as well. And then I think it was a week before the season started, Illo rang me and he said, look, come and have a game for us. We haven't got a keeper, come see what it's about. So yeah, I'll have a game in it, a game of football, like.
Yeah.
So I went down there and had a game, whatever, and spoke to him after the game. All the boys were getting into me and come on, sign whatever. And I said, yeah, whatever, you know, because in the back of my mind they were going up to the Welsh Premier.
They had shit hot set of
Trundle-
good laugh more than anything.
Trundle was down there and everything like that. And in the back of my mind I was thinking, right, go there for a year now, get a bit of experience and then go from there, like, you know. But
So you got to play with Trundle, eh?
what a footballer. Maybe a bit of a statement, but he's probably the best footballer I played with.
Do you think so? Yeah.
Definitely. Like, he do things on a weekly basis which are like, wow, how's he doing that?
Yeah,
But he do them every week. And every time you do it, you still be amazed by it.
Yeah.
And at that fucking age.
At that age.
Have you seen the thing today?
Him and Selena.
So, you know, like he's bugging Selena off. Like, on
Selena's
YouTube.
looking.
Yeah.
Selena looks at him like I would look at Ian Rush.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking weird. You know, fucking fair play.
Have you
Like.
seen the way he tramps on his chest though?
Crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was CGI.
Yeah.
I thought they had George Lucas in the fucking George Lucas in the canteen and starting that.
Because Trund's tweeted, there was no effects used in this video or something like that. And I thought, right, they've just thrown the ball up and he's just sitting here. But he's actually gone and done the trick and flicked it up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It is brilliant. He's a fucking 40 years old, like, as well.
Yeah.
Fucking
amazing.
Yeah.
Like. But no, in all fairness to Lee last year, like Lee Bevan, they all took me under the wing, like, and looked after me, you know.
the optimist then every Friday.
Oh fuck, you know, going in to adults football, so to speak, as an 18-year-old as it was coming away from Cardiff.
Of course, that was your first real.
That was my first
CDL,
real
like.
man's football, so to speak, and it was tough. But you know, like we shared a car, and me, Lee Bev, and you know, it was good. Like optimist then every Friday, Saturday after the game, like.
Because when you're the older boy, you take the
They took me in, and you know they looked after me. Like it was after the game, we'd all be on a piss, like you know, on the bus on the way back. It was fucking hell of a laugh, in all fairness.
And then at the same time, you being successful as a
club. Winning every week. Yeah, playing good football. Yeah, fuck yeah. I had a club like Llanelli. Well, let's be honest, who struck into Llanelli and who got, like I said, a big stadium. It's a good setup, isn't it? Two fans are there. You know,
you'd be surprised how many fucking fans are down there. Like you know, we think it's only slightly, but they're all fucking hardcore. You know.
Yeah. Because the Merthyr thing, you were too young. You are. Like I brought up on Merthyr in the 8DC.
Yeah.
Where they had like
Hoover.
a fucking
Hoover.
They had Hoover fucking sponsor kit. They had a massive, because in them days, if you win the Welsh Cup, you would go into Europe. Yeah. Well, Merthyr had hell of a side, but all Merthyr boys, like there was a guy up front called David Webley, right? And they went on a European Cup run. They beat Atlanta, who were probably a big side at the time. So obviously in the Cup Winners' Cup, like you know, this is before the Champions League. The European Cup were the only people in the European Cup were the side that won the league. Yeah. These are days before you had fucking third, fourth place teams in. Yeah. The Cup Winners' Cup were for the Cup winners, and the European Cup was for the league winners, wasn't it? And like so, Merthyr played Atlanta, beat them 2-1, went on his cup run. Brilliant. That's the Merthyr I remember, like, you know, fucking huge, like, obviously it changed now, you know. But fucking brilliant. I remember them days fucking for Merthyr in the 80s were fucking amazing.
I played there, Pendown Park, when I was 10. Yeah,
really?
For the Swansea Boys clubs against Merthyr.
Yeah,
and Issy at the time, you know, Chris Scott.
Yeah, of course we do.
He was born in Swansea, I think, and then he went to live in Merthyr, something like that. I played against him. He played for Merthyr. He was living in Mount Pleasant, that's how I sort of knew him at the time. And then I was 10, and he played up front and I played at the back for Swans against Merthyr. So that, I didn't actually play on that pitch. It was the only time I was ever there, mind.
Yeah.
Fucking supposed to be a bit of a shithole, anyway, Merthyr.
Oh, yeah. Well, you fucking drive through and all the pubs look like me fucking shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
But so then, how did Sweden come around?
Well, obviously, I signed for Llanelli then in that September, and then in the January then, I was still at the agent and everything like that, and the club had rung the agency and they said, look, we're looking for a goalkeeper, how would you fixed? So they rang me up, they said, look, there's this club out in Sweden, they're playing in the Premier League out there, they're looking for a third choice goalkeeper to play for the 23s as well. So I got off the phone straight away, spoke to my old man, and he was like, what do I do? And at that age, you just go for it, don't you?
Fucking right.
You know, like no offence to Llanelli or Swansea or Wales, you just got to get out there and fucking have a go on it.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck it. And Llanelli, we sort of won the fucking league by then. It was not as if it was a tight run in. It would have been good to play in, but I said, fuck it, we'll go for it. And within 10 days, I think it was, I was out there.
Fucking hell.
So that's
big step, mate.
From one phone call, I remember I was on the fucking site labouring for my old man, and I had a phone call and they said, right. I said, and they said, oh, can you get out there next week? And I was like, fuck it, why not?
So you was like 19 at the time, and you've had to just go on your Jack Jones, because that's got to be quite a step, you know, intimidating in a way.
Yeah, it was, but it was massive. I'd grown up loads, you know, in terms of life. It was a life experience when But going out, it was, you know, like the language barrier was a fucking nightmare, you know. I'd be going into fucking team meetings and I'd be sitting there for like half hour, not having a clue what they were on about.
Like Swedish chef and out the market.
Do you know what I mean?
Dirty.
Yeah. Going into shops, like asking a woman behind the counter, oh, can I have a pack of hobnobs, love? And she'd be like,
we don't sell hobnobs.
What do you want about?
Jamaica.
I know. Do you know what I mean? Just want to have a clue, like. And
I suppose, did you think about the language before we went out? Or did you just
no, you've done.
I was going to say, Sweden, I think, Oh, they're pretty
They're
progressive.
pretty
Yeah,
English,
yeah.
You know, like, I was thinking, the birds are supposed to be amazing out there.
Everyone's going to be 6 foot blonde, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank fuck for Tinder Plus out there. But I can tell you, honestly,
Tinder Plus, is this called? Tinder Plus.
Tinder Gold,
Yeah.
it is, yeah. Fucking hell. But yeah, I'll never forget my first game out there, right? We were in the tunnel. So he walks out now, we lines up. And I'm looking at the scoreboard, who has the time and the score, obviously. And on the scoreboard, it said the fucking temperature, right? And no word of a lie, -22.
Fuck, yeah.
I swear to you, right? Honest to God.
And it's worse as a keeper because
Yeah,
you fucking
you
get
don't
out of the
fuck-
pitch.
Yeah, and I thought so.
So you must have some layers on there.
Yeah, I had fucking 3 or 4 fucking thermals on
Yeah.
it. And I thought to myself, what have I got myself into here, like?
Minus
Do you know what I mean?
20.
Yeah,
Leslie's jumping in the
what I
Arctic
mean.
Sea and it's only minus 13. Isn't it? Fuck it up.
It's
What's the
crazy.
setup like? Big stage,
Oh,
big
yeah,
club?
you know, it's massive out there. Like,
Really?
they played the team I was with.
What were they called, by the way, just so?
Sons Valley was, Gift
Right.
Sons Valley were called. But they obviously played in the Premier League out there and they were playing Malmo on this day, right?
Huge game.
Big,
Malmo playing fucking
Proper old
Chelsea now,
school
innit?
80s European Cup side.
Go for beating Dundee United and shit like that.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
so we were in training. The game was in the night, like 7:45 kick off or whatever. So we trained in the morning and the manager pulled me over. He said, look, our second choice keeper's got a bit of a pull, so get ready to go on the fucking bench, like. So I'm thinking, oh, imagine that coming on against Malmo or whatever. So he goes back to the hotel now, bit of scran, jumps on the Xbox or whatever. So it's about 2 or 3 hours before kick-off, like. So there's this noise outside. I'm thinking, what the fuck is that, like? So he jumps up, now I have to look outside. I swear to God, there must have been about fucking 300 or 400 Malmo fans now.
Yeah.
In a fucking section by the old bill, right? Walking through the city centre with the fucking flares and all sorts.
Yeah.
I'm like, imagine the keeper gets injured and I gotta come on and face these cunts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, I'm only 19, right?
Yeah.
You know, things like that, little things you pick up is, you know, it's brilliant.
So I'll do, Matt, like, so they give you a flat, is it? And
Well,
then-
I was in like a apartment, hotel type of thing,
Yeah.
like, but, you know, they sorted food out, but it was...
Lonely?
It was yeah, it was...
Yeah,
it
That's
was
what Mum said.
yeah,
Thing, didn't he?
it was lonely, you know, like Mum went up to Australia and whatever when he come on, he said, didn't he? But, like, you train in the morning
Right.
till about 11, half 11, and then a couple of hours in the gym, have a bit of scran with all the boys. But even that was a nightmare because they couldn't speak fucking much
Fuck,
English.
yeah.
So you go back to the hotel and then you're on the fucking PlayStation all day. And it's like, you couldn't even go for a coffee because it was a tenner a fucking coffee.
Oh,
it was so
yeah.
expensive.
It's different world,
Do you know what I
isn't it,
mean?
when it comes to
And-
the exchange rate.
Like, it was just... Like, I'd go out and watch the Champions League on a Tuesday or Wednesday, you know, like, but what you do, innit? Play the PlayStation on fucking Twitter all day, and,
Yeah, fucking hell.
you know, I was ringing my parents 2 or 3 times a day just to speak to someone who spoke English.
Yeah.
You know?
And what do you say, it's really expensive out there, like.
Yeah.
I knew
So,
Finland.
it was
Yeah.
a tenner a pint, like,
Yeah.
easy.
They
I
are.
know great money up there.
No, I went on big bucks, so I went as if I could just go for a coffee
Yeah.
every day willy-nilly, and, you know what I mean?
That's tough,
It
especially
is tough.
the ages
Yeah.
around.
At 19,
At 19.
I'd probably struggle at 40, like, boredom-wise and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if you said to me, would you do it again? I'd be like, no, but if it was somewhere where they spoke more English and it was more of a... Because they weren't a big city, see? It was
Right.
quite small.
Equivalent of, say, Llanelli somewhere.
Morrison.
Really?
Oh, right.
Right, I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fuck all there.
So-
we could have gone to the Swedish Rebel, bought some spice.
Yeah.
Well-
From that a pint of courtesy, end up fucking
it-
stoned out your fucking skull.
It was a bad fucking nightlife out there, I'll be honest with
Really?
you. You know, like, you go to fucking Wine Street, right, and you go into, say, bank statement, and out of 10 birds, you see 2 or 3 nice birds, innit? Out there, there'd be 7 or 8 fucking 6 foot blonde birds who were like, oh, I go for it. Do you know what I mean? It was
So when we going out there for the end of the season trip,
Fuck that.
early, birdie, gurdy.
Same.
Cheaper to go to New York.
Oh, fuck that. Ends we go out to Sweden.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It is fucking cheaper to go to New York.
Yeah.
So how many games do you play out there?
Well, I must have played about 25 games for the 23s, right?
yeah.
But I was training with the first team every day, like, you know, I warmed up twice on as well, which was that was a good experience, like.
Good standard, like. Better than
A lot of people say, what do you compare it to? And it's like, well, they beat fucking Malmo, the team I was with.
Really?
Right? 2-1. And Malmo losing 2-1 to Chelsea. So,
Yeah.
you know, if I had to say a level, it'd probably be like bottom Championship League One.
Yeah. Still good though.
It's still fucking better.
And again, like we said, a fucking life experience.
Life experience, like,
You know,
yeah.
we're given a chance. You've
No,
got to
I
fucking take it. Like.
like I'm still speaking to the boys out there now. You know, we make friends out there.
Yeah,
Was there players that spoke English?
Yeah, but it was like broken English, but you couldn't have a conversation, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I'd go out with them and stuff like that, but they'd all be speaking fucking Swedish to the birds, and I just wouldn't have a clue what was going on.
It is
like,
hard. And at the age as well, mind, isn't it?
Trying to cop, like, and
Yeah, at that age.
Like going on Google Translate, like, any chance of
Yeah.
in the box later?
you know, before I went out, I was on fucking Tinder Plus, and I was matching birds out there, and they'd be like saying hello in Swedish, and I'd have to go on Google Translate,
yeah.
and it was like, oh, do you know what I mean? Just trying to flirt with them in fucking Swedish. I can't flirt in fucking English.
You can imagine it goes through Google
What's
Translate.
Swedish for doing on my own mind?
It's coming out.
Come down the
wrong.
Britton.
Yeah.
It's coming out all wrong, like. Yeah. So now, obviously, you're back at Llanelli, so now you get, you say you've gotten to play with Leon Britton, he broke his fucking foot, didn't he?
Yeah, well, you know, it was like obviously me, Leon, Lee Bevan, and it was a couple of more signed back to me. It was a bit of a boost for the club, you know, everyone coming back and whatever. Then he got fucking injured, and he 2 games in.
Do you see that one?
Do you see
It's a good
that?
tackle.
I didn't see much wrong
but
with
I don't like to
Do you know
get
what
there,
I said to him?
I know being a cunt. It was a good tackle. He
Serves
smashed
you-
him.
Yeah, but he pushed one of our players off the ball.
Yeah, he did.
So serves him.
You know, he was like, look, like Teen Wolf. He was, obviously, he pushed the Turk off the wall, and he did get clattered, but it was and everyone was saying, the boy, he's only done it because he's Leon. He's like, well, I've only done it because Leon. But he went through him, but it was a good
time.
Tackle.
Like, the thing is, he was a boost fucking on the pitch, obviously, with his ability, but you know, all the boys after game, we fucking chilling out with Liam Britton, everyone's on the fucking eye. Yeah. And then it's like, just flat.
Lose your star, man, sort of thing. Like, you know. Yeah.
Because he is, I can imagine Leon after games being the fucking
Good laugh.
governor.
Yeah, well,
Good laugh.
me and Lee Bet, like, after the game, we're on the bus, we're all on a piss, we ends up in the Optimist, and we said to Leon, like, fucking expect a bit of a piss up. That game, when he got injured, was Kevin Druids away, so it was like 4.5 hours on the bus on the way back. We were all fucking levered. And all fairness to him, he joined in, you know, he had a bit of...
Yeah, I can imagine that.
You know, he could have just sat down the front, you know, with the coaches and just fucked it off, like, but in all fairness, he got involved.
I saw him last week as it happens, fucking hobbling across... But in the Uplands, by the Optimist, as with a fucking boot on his...
Probably just had a fucking smashed avocado and toasted 100%.
Ryan Hall's like, fucking...
Yeah. Photo up on Instagram, you don't pay. Charge me 60 quid for the burger, I can't.
So, right, because he was at Cardiff, was you there during the whole Bellamy fucking bullying shit?
Fuck, yeah, well... he joined the academy coaching because he retired like 2 years before it, and then when I started my scholarship at under 18s, he had joined. And
as the main man, or
just sort at the start, it was sort of a coaching role behind the scenes, you know, just helping the strikers out, shooting after the session and stuff like that. And as time went on, he got more involved or whatever, and it came to like the December time in the season, and he started taking over a bit more. So this is what I know of him. It was about December time, and it was a Friday morning before we travelled away on the Friday afternoon for the Saturday game. And I'd kicked the ball out and train or something like that, and I fucked up. And he started having a go at me. So it was the first time, and I thought, right, there we are, leave it go, innit?
Yeah, of course, this is job.
Having a go at you as in, right, not like a coach, but like just being a cunt.
Come on, you're fucking better than that, so to speak. So, you know, as a player, you fucking get on with it, don't you?
Yeah.
But then, it was like, after that, it was constant. Like, he carried on chops and taking it personal. So, me being me, looking back at it, I shouldn't have done this. I told him, shut the fuck up, basically. Yeah. So, next thing you know, he stops the fucking session and comes up to me. And I'm fucking standing in the goal. And he weren't squaring up to me, but he fucking sort of was. Intimidated. And in my head I was thinking, I'm not fucking having this. And I fucking sort of went up to him as if to go to head. Started fucking chops in. And he was calling me a fucking cunt and everything like that. You know, a fucking 18-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And the man's fucking 36. You fucking cunt, what are you doing this, that and the other? So I went, oh, fuck this. I walked off. I went back in the change rooms. Played that game on the fucking Saturday, wherever it was. 2 months later then, I got fucking let go, didn't I? And to this day, I think it was because of that.
Do you think so, yeah?
Yeah.
I had a big part
in it.
Yeah?
So you obviously...
well, I had a phone call then, about a fortnight ago it was, off the FA. They said, look, basically, you've obviously heard all the stories in the press about Craig Bellamy bullying and whatever it was. And he said, look, will you help us in our investigation with it and give a statement and everything like that? I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, what is the story then? He's been suspended.
Well, you know, you say not a lot of details have come out of it, but he's basically been accused of bullying.
And I think because I'm a Jack, he had all that straight away.
I can imagine.
And he took, because he fucking hates Cardiff. Hates Swan, sorry. And as soon as he knew that, you know, you're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah.
And he did take offence to that. And like, it was even worse with the English lads.
Really?
Apparently, from a person, I'm not going to name names, they were on the way to an away game this year. And, it was pre-season when England were playing Croatia.
Yeah.
And Kieran Trippier scored that free kick. And the national anthem come on.
Right.
And apparently he went to the front of the bus, turned the fucking speaker off, and I'm not listening to fucking English cunts. And pointed towards the English lads who were on the bus.
Now, when he would play it's still frowned upon, but if he was supposed to be the fucking academy coach, when you're coaching kids, and you know, you've got to have a bit of responsibility.
Yeah.
These kids are looking up to you, isn't it?
There's a line between having a banter.
Yeah.
If he was that type, which he's never struck me by, he's my age, right? You know, so.
But you see him in his interviews when he was with Wales, and he's like proper blunt and everything.
Yeah, he's a cunt, isn't he?
He is like that. He's small man syndrome, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's never. And I looked at him. He's never struck me as a person that I'd get on with, or you would get on with. If you met him personally,
yeah, I totally agree.
You know, you think, like say Robbie Savage now. You think, Robbie Savage, I can't in the pitch. Everyone hated him, but if you met Robbie Savage, he's probably
a nice guy.
You know what I mean?
But he's an actual fucking prick.
He's off the fucking mint.
You know? But you know, like there's kids, we think he can bully because he can. Do you know what I mean? That's what it comes across as to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So, because you'd think that Cardiff, especially being a Cardiff boy, would protect him from that. If there was other coaches there and they could see him, Craig, can we have a chat?
Yeah.
This is who can't act like it's around fucking 18-year-old boys. Who can't act like it's around 16-year-old fucking boys. They don't know how to take it.
But
Lou read Bobby Robson's autobiography. Bobby Robson didn't seem the type to slag many off.
No.
And he loved Bellamy. But he said Craig Bellamy would drive in the morning. He'd moan about the fucking car parks.
Well, Shearer fucking had it off him, didn't he? Once
Is it?
Have you heard about that?
No, I know. All I know is Bobby Robson.
He actually told me about that, and he had it off with Shearer once for complaining about a fucking bird the night before or something like that. And I'm thinking, all these stories are coming out in the fucking papers and everything like that. Surely it's you and not everyone else.
Yeah,
who's the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because he was saying, Bobby Robson said he moaned about the car parking space. He'd moan about the settlement training. He'd moan about how long training is. Then he'd moan about the food in the canteen. No, he'd moan about every fucking thing.
To me, it's got to be a case of bipolar. Surely.
Something.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, say I do something well in training, he'd fucking praise you to the hilt, like, you know? But another times then he'd just flip and... Like,
he's a man on an island, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like as if he's probably the type that probably got no mates. He's just sort of fucking he's on his own. But there'd be players that he played with that respect the fuck out because he got on with them.
Cardiff was one. Cardiff
he loved them for one reason or another.
There's people who say to me, right, it's football, you have a ball game, fucking get on with it. But I always felt with him and other people, it was a bit more serious than that. They weren't a bollocking as in do that better. It was a bit more personal. Do you know what I mean?
But there's no smoke without fire, is there? And there's no way in the world the FA, unless they had substantial fucking just to even bring it up. But they wouldn't just go, oh, we've had one complaint.
Yeah.
The mad thing is, obviously that one. I know the lad who came out to the Daily Mail, and I know him well. And he came out, and it was all genuine. It weren't a false claim just for money or anything like that. And it was genuine, and a lot more lads have come out since who I know have been targeted by him. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what
do you think is, if you say 2 months later you get let go, you think, fuck, what part have you played in my fucking life and career? Like,
Well,
we've had one big argument and a couple of months let go. Might have nothing to do with it.
Looking back at it, like, I'm thinking to myself, right, do you not say nothing and get on with it and be a bit of a shithouse and just hide away from it? Or, like, I've always been taught to fucking stand up for myself, you know, even going back to watching the Saints, you fucking stand up for yourself and everything like that. And when he's having a go at me, coming after me, going head to head, what do you do? Do you just leave it go, or do you stand up for yourself?
Because then the other way it can go, let's say you didn't stand up for yourself, he could be the type of go,
and it carries on. It carries on.
You know what I mean?
Then it becomes unbearable.
Well, the lad who came out to the fucking papers, he won't mind me saying this, he was a bit of a shithouse, and he died away from it.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm thinking he obviously carried it on, because he was there a year after me, the lad was, and then obviously he carried on, and the lad was English.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit of a fucking xenophobe, is he? Like the English either. It's interesting, like you say, that thing sort of came and went, didn't it? It's like it came out and then it's gone quiet and you forget about it.
Of course it is, yeah.
A million other things goes on. And then that'll come out when they do a full investigation and everything.
By the sounds of it, from what Cardiff are saying, they're not letting it go, like they're trying to investigate it fully. So
Cardiff are investigating him as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Cardiff,
So
it's an FA and Cardiff matter. So, but he'll never have a fucking job in an academy again.
No, of course not. No.
Do you think he must have made enough dough?
Look, he weren't doing it. As much of a fucking cunt he must have been, I don't think he was doing it for the money.
Yeah,
he was doing it to improve players, but there was just obviously that part of him.
Plus as well, he can go back into being a pundit, but she was pretty...
Which he still is doing.
Can you though? If you charge
after something like that,
like...
Mate, they had Ron Atkinson back after calling fucking Desai or fucking whatever, like, didn't he?
They didn't have a back though.
Yeah, true.
But
you can't.
Yeah, true. He's on Sky Rob, but he's Rod manager.
In this day and age, right, with the way the world is now, there's no way he comes back from that.
Have you seen Little Britain? From
Liam.
Little Britain from about 10 years ago.
You can't watch it now. It's the same as what we were talking about with...
it's unbelievable. Iniesta when he blanked up.
ISIS bird trying to come over.
I've seen how random it is. There's one in America, one in Canada, and this one in Britain all at the same time. Yeah.
It's no coincidence.
They're just chancing it arm, aren't they?
But going back to that fucking Bellamy thing, like, whether it's because it's different because I've been teammates with Trundle and Britton, they seem like much nicer guys compared to
I'm not just saying it because
you know, Leon and fucking Trans are probably listening to this or whatever it is. They are much nicer guys and you can speak to them more. But if it's because I'm playing with them and I'm...
Well, that comes across.
You could have a conversation with someone who can just tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I watched earlier on, fucking a few months ago, I watched Trundle and Leon Britton training with my boys' football team, under 11s, and playing with them, fucking megging the kids and fucking around. They didn't have to do that. That's what they do when they're going around in the nights and training with local.
That's in the nights, man. They do whatever they want.
They got their own kids, like, you know.
They don't have to fucking do that.
Of course. You think Bellamy be over there fucking screaming at 7-year-olds, pass me the ball. You know what I mean? There's people are different. And Bellamy's at the top end of the cunt scale. And the likes of Leon Britton and Trundle are down the bottom end, like, you know what I mean? Because they're nice guys. Of course, Bellamy's not a nice guy.
We don't call Leon Britton fixing Felix for nothing, do we?
I
know he's a nice guy, isn't he?
If he was a cunt, we couldn't have said that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he wouldn't have fucking sat in my house, would he? You know? But like I said, Bellamy have always struck me as a fucking prick.
I'm not just saying that because, you know, I'm here and the Swans fans fucking
No,
I wouldn't say that.
Like, I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that Bellamy's a fucking whopper, is it? You know, it is what it is. He's always come across that way. I've always, as a footballer, you take everything else out of it, I've always massively respected him. Like,
yeah, as a footballer, you fucking look up to him. Like, even when he was coach, I was thinking, fucking hell, he scored goals. I always remember that goal against Man United. He fucking went on top goal.
Absolutely.
And I was like,
fantastic goal.
You know, I'll always remember that. And I was looking at him and thinking,
he's had a stellar career. Like, you know what I mean?
Scored and went out the new camp for his boyhood club, Liverpool, and then doing the golf swing, like, you know.
But he's crackers. So I don't want to win on in his young life and made him nuts. But he's probably nuts. I mean, he doesn't need a good sit down with a psychologist, something like, because to be that angry all the time can't be good for you.
Is it a case of bipolar or do you know what I mean?
Or by winning, as Charlie Sheen used to say that.
Yeah, he's fucking absolutely fucking bonkers. I seen this week, you know, we were with Llanelli. It was 21 years since Robbie James died.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know he passed away playing for Llanelli. And, you know, like some of our fans were saying the other day, and I didn't realise, but, you know, it's like, it's huge. A massive thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
It was huge. I was in the youth when it happened. When it happened. And it was mad. Like, we went to his funeral, because obviously as players, they took all the players. So many people was at the funeral.
Oh, I bet.
And they sat us with the players, like, I never met Robbie James.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was only 8.
Right involved, like.
But we was right in with all the players, and right there was thousands out there. And then I played they did a memorial game for him against Stoke City, and I played in that. There must have been like 4,000 or 5,000 people there. They couldn't get more people in there. It was such a big deal. But even to me, like, Robbie James is a little bit before my time. Yeah. So even though I understand the same way I understand Ivor Hall Church and people like this, I understand what Robbie James means to a lot of people. It didn't mean that same thing to me. Yeah. So it was all sort of strange. You like watching it from the outside. You know, someone like Richard Jenkins was on the pitch when Robbie died, like, so it probably affects him a little differently. Like, he played with Robbie James loved him, like, brought him through, so it was like a different, but for me it was strange. And then I don't think, I'm looking at it, went 21 years ago, fucking hell, I was only 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My memory's Robbie James. Swans wise, he'd come back, and I can remember him when he come back, but he wasn't at his peak. But I remember him, my first memory of Robbie James playing in 85 Milk Cup final, QPR versus Oxford. Like, Oxford, I think, won 1-0, Ray Elton scored, I think. But, like, he's playing QPR with a big side at the time, you know, Division 1, you know, so he's he's middle of the park for QPR, like, you know, that's a big club at the time, QPR, like, playing on a plastic pitch and shit like that, like, you know, big player for the Swans. When they first went up to Division 1,
you see that from the way people talk about him, like, you know, and people have played with him and that, but they say fucking, it's strange that, for me it was like 21 years, I see you weren't even born.
Yeah.
You know, that just boggles my fucking mind. Because we're all sitting here now. And then, you know, like, I'm fucking 40 this year, and I wonder where the fucking time's going.
I agree.
You know, I still think I go have a game on a Saturday.
Still see me down the fucking Britton.
I can see me playing behind Glebe Chapel. In my fucking head.
No, in fact, there was a target, man.
You know what I mean?
You just never grow up, do you?
No,
When
I
the
don't
fuck are they going to start
So we
feeling-
play on a Boxing Day and we'd literally come home for 3 days,
Yeah.
ruin Christmas. You know what I mean?
But I started like, you know, because I fucked my leg up running and I hadn't run for fucking months, right? I was getting me down there. Then I started training again. Well, I sort of worked my way out of this injury that I had, right? This fucking whatever it was a fucking number of things. I started running again this week. And I'm like, fuck, I'm like, don't worry about 40, he'll be back running fucking 20 miles an hour. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know? But it's not, when's it end? When can't you do it? I don't know.
No, that's right.
When do you fucking turn around and say you can't fucking do it? Because I don't want to get to that point, because in my head I'm still 19, like.
But when it goes to Funky Pump, innit? Granted, who looks around, we've got Wayne Saunders, but he's the Peter Pan of part of me. He's the Peter Pan of fitness, so I can't compare myself to him.
Wayne's
but I'm looking round and Funky Pump is full of 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
I'm this 40-year-old with a bad back and a bad knee, you know what I mean?
Wayne's got a funk in the youth.
Huh?
Wayne's got a
How
funk
old
in the
is
youth.
Wayne?
Wayne is 63.
Do you know?
4 years ago, genuine. Wayne is really up. Genuine.
Because I seen him at the Opera Saturday night, like, and I was thinking,
Getting younger.
you can't be younger than, you've got to be younger than 40, surely.
He's in his 40s, boy.
No,
I
He's,
reckon.
he's about 4 years older than me. Right?
Yeah, fuck yeah, he's older than me.
Yeah.
He's like Benjamin Button, isn't he?
Yes, he's
You know,
unbelievable.
it's weird what's happening. He's even dressing
Gets
younger.
better with
You know what I
age,
mean?
Wayne
He's
could
wearing denim jackets, for fuck's sake, as if he's Bewitched.
Wayne could be in a apartment with the 18-year-olds. And
Exactly.
it wouldn't look
Wouldn't
weird.
fucking look out the
Don't
place.
out the place, like. I bet he doesn't even dye his hair, cunt. He got this jet black hair like Clark Kent. As if he's 21, like. Ridiculous.
You know, we went to London, right? Me and him shared a fucking sofa bed, and I put on my fucking. When I put the photos up on my Facebook, the fucking Monday after, I said, "What we had the best weekend, right?" I said, "Fucking best, one of the best weekends of my life, absolutely fucking amazing." And I did something that most women in Swansea would love to do. I spent 2 days in bed with Wayne Saunders.
Yeah.
He's fucking getting fucking better with age, you
Nah,
can't.
doesn't it?
No, fair dues.
I work well. I don't know. I'm still holding on to this. Just about. I was sure it was
Fucking hell,
going to
I
blow
lose
my
it,
head.
I know.
I don't know, I think I could go.
Paddy's got more head than me.
Donna pisses herself because when I looks down and shit, you've got a full on crumb. But I think it's just because I don't shave it. I think it's just because I shave it. But in my head, I think give me 3 weeks, I'll be like John Bon Jovi.
We should do a challenge.
Look at that. My missus reckons no. She said you've got a full on fry attack like.
Yeah.
She said there's literally nothing up
But the
there.
thing is with you,
I tell her, shut the fuck up, you fat cunt.
you can pull off a ball league, no problem.
Right.
Like me, my head is ridiculous. Like I still haven't grown into my head. Right, it's
okay.
fucking Elvis shape.
Fuck yeah.
So, like if you shave my head off, I know what the fuck I'm gonna look like. I got fucking scars and my fucking brain sticking out in weird places.
Like Annabelle, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna look like fucking Sloth from the Goonies, and
Yeah.
I'm not shaving my head off.
Fucking, I miss the Goonies, mate.
Oh, what a fucking...
My missus, one of Phil's, my mother, absolutely killed me in about, must be about 89, something like that. Goonies come on, and me, the Breens, Leighton Duffy, it was our favourite film, like, right? We loved the fucking Goonies, right? And I went up to Breens one day, and they wouldn't let me in unless I'd done the truffle shuffle, right? And I was fucking fuming, right? And I wouldn't do it, like, I'm own many things, I'm like, no chance am I doing it, like, didn't let me in, like, left me waiting outside 12 hours, wouldn't do the truffle shuffle. Then, so I think I get over it now, we managed to change the subject and all that. So we're in the kitchen, my mother comes up, never get, we're only 11, like, my mother comes up, picks me up, and then out the blue, my mother says, "Oh, Patrick, he started eating healthy, you know? Do you know what he started eating? Pineapple chunks." Honest to God, everyone fucking wrecked me again, started fucking chugging.
no.
Fucking could have killed the Welsh twat.
Shut the fuck up, like.
Fucking
Do we talk about Cardiff earlier and that thing? Did you see the thing that I got tagged in yesterday by Dean Anthony?
They can't
Right.
Cardiff, mate.
Right.
Tell me to stay a player, I can't see.
You know Salah now, we haven't talked about Salah.
No, we haven't, no.
Right?
I was gonna
And
say,
it wasn't because we were playing it around, then it just,
Yeah.
I had
Couldn't
to
come
go
out
down a
tomorrow.
couple of weeks and we just hadn't talked about it. It wasn't something that, right, let's get some things through clear. There was a lot of fucking foul, what's it called, faux, F-A-U-X, like sort of grief, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
wants to be a
Full
bit of
grief,
shit
yeah.
about it.
everyone wants to be a bit of a grief merchant these days.
Especially on social media.
Especially on social media.
No.
The same as everyone wants to be the biggest fan, everyone wants to show the most grief.
Yeah, totally agree.
That's
right.
not my bag at all, like,
No.
you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, right? I got kids, you know, if it's terribly sad that that boy died and I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
No, of
Same as the
course.
fucking pilot, I'm not going to be a cunt about that or anything. and it doesn't matter to me that it was Cardiff that it happened to. I'm
Yeah,
not the
could be
type,
happening
I'm not the
anywhere,
type to make
yeah.
jokes about it either. I
Yeah.
didn't make any jokes about the fucking plane going down or anything. That's not the way I do things. Like I say, I got kids, and I think first thing I think was, oh fuck that guy's
yeah,
parents.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So yeah, but I don't need to be plastering on Twitter or pray for Cardiff and pray for Santa type shit.
of course
That's not the way I go about things. But then I started reading stuff then saying that the whole transfer thing was. This was before I got sent to Santa.
Yeah.
There was like they reckon it was all a bit dodgy, something dodgy.
Yeah,
was going
mafia
on,
and all that shit, like,
yeah.
That's what they were talking about, but obviously people.
Which everything is a conspiracy
Everything's
these days.
conspiracy. But you know me, if it's conspiracy,
Yeah,
I'm all in.
fuck it, innit?
I'm all in.
Yeah,
I'm like,
podcast,
definitely. He was a flat earther.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
he
You
said-
flew one of the planes in 9/11.
Yeah, right. So it was. All this is going through my mind. So then Dean Anthony tagged me in the link of the Daily Mail. So obviously, bear in mind it is the Daily Mail, but they done a like sort of investigation.
Yeah.
And Cardiff are dodgy as fuck,
They're
right?
playing a little bit wrong, innit?
Right. They play in it's Cardiff being Cardiff, right? But when you've got Willie Mackay, his two sons signed on pro contracts, and neither of them, both of them on loan. One's at like National Football League, one's at League Two, and they can't get games. Right, but they both signed a pro contract in 2020 when Willie Mackay is one of the main agents for Cardiff City. It all looks ropey, and if anyone wants to read it, go on the fucking podcast Twitter, find it and read it because it's really interesting. Cardiff are corrupt as fuck, but that's not my point, right? If Cardiff are corrupt as fuck, are Swans whiter than white? I don't fucking think so.
No, of course not.
Right. So where's the investigation into the fucking Swans? I've been calling it for fucking ages. Because if Cardiff have got Willie back in Mackay, right, and wherever else, Neil Warnock's corrupt as fuck, come on now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been wrong for years. If Cardiff are corrupt as fuck, then probably every club in the country is corrupt as fuck. In some way or another, if it's a small way or
You can't look no further than fucking Wolves, if you ask me.
Go on.
You look at that fucking George Mendes, right, the Portuguese fucking agent there. I think there's like 7 lads in that fucking Wolves team who are being agent.
Right. No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fucking manager is fucking Portuguese.
Yeah. True. And he's
And
probably his
they're
agent as
telling
well.
me these players are signing because the manager fancies him.
Is Mendes the super
Fucking
agent with Ronaldo?
Yeah, he's the one with Ronaldo.
And
So he's
Mourinho as well.
So the club's obviously, right, here's a fucking backhander, you know, give us these players and then we'll give you this. Do you know what I mean?
So that's what I'm getting at, right? All this money's coming in, more money in the game today, this moment, right now, there's more money in the game than there's ever been at any point in history, right?
Yeah.
And still clubs are skint.
Yeah.
Right?
Right,
Clubs are about ready to go out of business like we are, right? So where's the money going? These guys, these agents are walking around trousering millions and millions and millions. And like I say, you look at Swan's signings, you've only got to look at the signings they made over the last 12 months, right? Who scouted Sam Clucas? Who wanted to sign Sam Clucas? Who was prepared to pay Hull 16 million for fucking Sam Clucas?
Well, do you know what I think is the fucking worst one, right? Is Renato Sanchez. Seriously, right?
Didn't we pay like a
Where
mega
the
loan
fuck
fee?
does that come from, right? I know
Clement.
Clement was with fucking Chelsea and Bayern Munich, right? But are you honestly telling me our recruitment agency or whatever it is have gone out there and looked at him and thought, right, he could do a job for us? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, someone obviously did. You know,
But
it's
whoever's recruiting fucking Sanchez is recruiting Sam Clucas and all sorts of the world and everything like that. And I'm thinking, how are these fuckers getting paid thousands of pounds to do that?
No, I've been saying it for ages. Why do we sign players back? Because these guys had the same agents they had
Well,
previously.
Boney's
if
only
we talk
took the fans happy,
about
wasn't it?
Boney's agent, let's take Boney for one. When Boney came from Vitesse Arnhem to Swansea, right? He probably had the same agent he got now. He may not, but let's say he has. So his agent get paid on the way in there. He gets paid on the way out to Man City.
Yeah.
He gets paid all the loan moves in between. He gets paid a massive chunk when Boney comes back to the Swans. I'm probably getting paid now he's in fucking Saudi or whatever he is. This agent is making fucking
Millions.
well, not tens of millions. Let's not throw it
Yeah.
on the bush. Same with AU. Wouldn't surprise me if AU's agent is the same agent as fucking Boney's agent. You know, these type of things.
Get him off.
That's what
Swansea
I'm
will have him.
That's what I'm
Swansea
talking
will have
about.
him.
That's what I'm talking about. If Cardiff have got Willie Mackay, who the Daily Mail claim is a little bit weird, who's our Willie Mackay?
Yeah.
We'll have someone
because like I think telling me like the chairman wouldn't get a couple of quid.
Of course
you know.
And it's funny how like Cardiff are coming out now in the fucking Sun this week and they're asking 10 questions to the fucking FIFA. You know, trying to investigate it. And it's like
you haven't asked these questions for anyone else.
No.
Something's a bit fishy about that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But then nothing was fishy about Sol Bamba moving for
like,
free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
do you know what I
that.
mean? Like if you would fucking won the lottery, right? Say fucking you won 20 million quid and you bought something, would you put on a fucking plane? Which was a bit dodgy in the whatever it is it was.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I thought. If he's a record signing,
you don't put him on a propeller plane like that.
He should be coming in fucking British Airways from
Air
France.
He should be fucking sleeping all the way home and fucking having massages.
Because you're looking at like there's private jets. And then there's fucking something from Indiana Jones. That was no private jet.
That's like something out of Narcos. That they fly in Panama.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking. That's the type of thing that goes out to Swansea Airport.
Totally agree.
It is Cessna. Like he sent that fucking message before he fucking flew off, didn't he? Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
To his mates.
Saying that he wasn't.
And he was telling me they didn't
so
set that.
Was that text sent while he was in the air or before he got on?
Before he got on.
Because he came over on that plane from Cardiff.
Right.
But he telling me, if he was that concerned, like...
I wouldn't say fuck that.
Yeah, he would say...
I ain't getting back on his pitch.
No.
You know, unless, like I say, unless it was something dodgy and he was sort of forced into it.
That's what I mean. Was he forced into it and then someone's fucking hired this pilot, the fucking...
You know, don't get me wrong. From a business standpoint, I can see why Cardiff don't want to pay the fucking money. They haven't got a player.
I fucking won't. He hasn't played for a football club, so why?
But
unfortunately,
tough titty, like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
tough.
It is what it is. He's signed as a pro. You've got to take it up with the insurance if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to know, was there like fucking death insurance? As shit as that is to say, was there death insurance? Whereas if that player dies, do you have to pay that fee or?
Yeah.
Do you have to pay his wages?
Small print is probably never ever used. Like,
no.
You know, it is a one-off.
It is a one-off fucking situation. Like, but you know, when it happens to Cardiff aren't white and I'm white. Like,
no, of course
so then
not.
if you get someone who's a busy cunt, like obviously this reporter was the Daily Mail, who looks into it and just points his finger at this and that. You know, it shows Cardiff in a bad light. Sometimes they may just be better off turning on and going, we'll have to take
this one on the chin.
Take this one on the chin.
Otherwise you open up a bag of worms.
Because all the ones we've got away with in the fucking past.
Yeah.
But that comes to 15 million fucking quid, it's a bit different.
You know, and then you, like you say, you just go across every team in the world, basically, and you go in, you know, how dodgy are they? How dodgy is that? How dodgy does this look? And it's a corrupt fucking game. And then you can expand it from there because we've always thought there's no steroids in football, let's say, for argument's sake.
Do you know, like,
and then,
I think fucking the amount of Charlie is in the game.
You've got to be.
I can see that.
I'm sorry, but you look how much, right, you go into town on a fucking Saturday, right? Every bog you go into in a fucking nightclub is there. So you're telling me, over the country, Premier League footballers, for example, going out on the night out,
all that money.
They are not at least 2 or 3 in the Premier League. You know, how many footballers are there in the Premier League? Fucking hundreds. I'm telling you, 2 or 3 of them are not getting involved.
Banging it on.
It's fucking bullshit, if you ask me.
But like, you know, you say, how much can be hidden? When there's this much money around, how much is hidden? Like, because they talked about Barcelona with that guy that was Mo Farah's coach, wasn't it? What was his name? Remember Mo Farah's
coach?
Yes,
the Spanish running,
He was involved with Barca when he...
Right, I see.
And as like, whatever it was, you know, fitness and well-being fucking coach or something. And that was when Barca had that high pressing game. You know, where they were like...
they were all fucking injecting and all that shit.
Like, you know, obviously the rumour was they were like all banging up with EPO or some shit, like, you know, because it's not looked for in football, because it's not expected. You know, but there's
I think when it was looked for in cycling, it wasn't fun.
You
watch
so over here now, when it's not expected,
people could be getting away with fucking murder, like, you know, and say it's all like you say it's
Dan James
it's always a
on
conspiracy
Sunday.
to me, like.
Oh, yeah.
Dan James on Sundays.
Let's not test it for footage.
I think he was smoking crack at our time. He was away, he ran in the fucking second
He
half.
was more following Ben Johnson in fucking 88. Let's be honest, like.
Did you see your time with him with Usain Bolt? Right?
Yeah,
I don't think that matched.
I don't think I'll match Usain Bolt.
Surely not. He'll be running the Olympics as well. He won't be running for the Swans.
Dan James would do the 100 metres in 6 seconds with a ball. You know what I mean? What the fuck was that? That was something fed me about that.
There was something dodgy. You going to talk about the boxing or what? 'Cause it's quite
Yeah,
coming
it's
up.
good card,
Right.
isn't it? The Gale fucking Newbank.
To Gale and Newbank is Saturday, which I'm not going to see.
Why you won't pay for that?
I
Like,
work.
oh, fair enough.
It's fucking Six Nations, son. I got to get the
Oh, is
door.
it?
Yeah. So
Of course, England, massive.
yeah, it's a big one. So I'd be in work. But yeah, to Gale Newbank this Saturday on pay-per-view, I think you'd be crazy to fucking pay for it.
Yeah, no, it's not
It's
wrong.
a pay-per-view fight for me. You know what I mean? You fucking stream it. I think it'd be an interesting fight though.
Yeah.
I don't think Eubank is that great, but I think De Gale is pretty seems sharp.
Yeah.
So it may be even. Actually, probably.
The ITV been doing some good, like build up, not a face to face, and not
Right.
face to face, following them round.
Yeah.
They're pretty good actually. Like seeing.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're on YouTube and that one's fantastic.
I've seen that they were on YouTube.
Better than you think, like.
Yeah, but Eubank just rubs me the wrong way. I just
Rubs everyone wrong.
Oh, he just really gets on my tit, like. You know, someone's telling me there, but his old man is like some police officer now or something. Or he's involved.
Citizens on patrol.
Yeah,
They've
so
got
that's
them,
everything, yeah. Like Steven Seagal Lawman. Did you ever watch that? That was
one of
crazy.
those, the ones who were the Burgundy Berets in New York tube stations. What was
Guardian
it?
Angels.
Guardians Angels, yeah, he's one of them.
But no, like I say, I do love to watch that behind the scenes stuff. I'll normally watch ending, but
Yeah.
I avoided that because just Eubank gets on my tit. You know what I mean? He's driving around. I saw one. The thumbnail was him getting out a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's going to annoy me. So I'm not fucking watching that. Like.
Yeah.
But it should be a decent fight the weekend.
Do you see the fucking AJ press conference?
Right.
He pushed him. What's he doing? You know, I'm not no
Fake-
boxing fucking
fake
fan,
as
but
fuck.
do you know what I mean?
I
If
don't know.
it's not for the cameras, then what the fuck is?
I don't think it's fake as in like they've stood around before it and gone, right, I tell you what I'll do, we'll come out.
You push him and then you
me,
just
this
stand
and
there.
that. Like Dan Miller, from what I've seen of him, and for one, we talked about it, didn't we? I have no interest in his fight at all. And no one I spoke to has any interest in his fucking fight at all.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted him to fight Fury or Wilder, and in worst case scenario fight Dylan White. None of them have happened. So now he's been fucking forced into fighting this Jarrell Miller. I've seen this Jarrell Miller before and he's fucking full of it. Like I've seen him in interviews and he give AJ shit, didn't he? The last time he was in America. And AJ went looking for him, didn't he, in the changing room, and they were going to have it off. So there's that. He's the type that it doesn't surprise me that he's walked across the stage and fucking shoved him. But that, you know, that Jarrell Miller is all about the whoa, look at me, like what I can do.
I'm gonna make a fucking scene out of this.
But I think AJ should waste him. If he can't waste him, he's not gonna beat
The worst thing to happen this week is fucking Fury signing with ESPN.
That's fucked everything up.
Fucked everything up. Absolutely fucked everything.
Right.
Now
So
we've got 3 fighters with 3 different organisations all trying to fight each other.
Let's just break it down, right? AJ is signed to he can only be shown in the UK on Sky Sports promotional contract. He can't fight on any other platform. In America, he's fight by fight with DAZN. Right? So his next fight is on DAZN. After that fight, he could fight on Showtime against someone. If he'd say the Wilder fight came, right? But if he signs another fight contract then with DAZN, he has to be on DAZN. But in the UK, he has to be on Sky Sports. That's why when this 50 million offer was made from Wilder, the apparent 50 million offer, in it was it had to be shown on BT Sport. So they knew making that offer that AJ couldn't accept it because his promotional contract was already signed. He can't get out of it, right? So that's AJ. He had signed all those contracts before anyone else had signed anything. Like I say, the DAZN one is fight to fight. So Wilder came out this week and said, even though he's with Showtime and Fox, he said that he's not actually signed to a exclusive deal with them. So in theory, the Wilder fight now is closer than any other fight to AJ. But by Fury signing a promotional deal with BT Sport, which means in the UK he can only fight on BT Sport, and in the US he can only fight on ESPN, that fucks everything up.
Yeah.
So if you put them two, AJ and him together, AJ, if he doesn't sign another deal with his own, can fight on ESPN in America, but then Sky Sports and BT Sport, one of them fights for each one, so they fucks it up, so they can't fight.
So one of them's probably done that on purpose, so they don't have to fight the other one. They probably
Well,
shit
what it
themselves.
is, you look out yourself, innit? Fury ain't going to say, oh, well, I'm not going to sign with ESPN for 30 million because I want to fight AJ. Fury's going to go, well, he's having a big lump. Wilder not so much, but...
Basically, Fury now, in theory, could just knock over the lower tier heavyweights.
I think is like, I'm not a boxing expert, but I think as a part of, he's not going to risk it. Do you know what I mean? I think that's not AJ. Do you know what I mean? Like, AJ's never gone, he done Klitschko, but he's never gone, right, I'll put my career on the line for this guy.
If not AJ, the Earns 100%. You know, the Earns don't want to fucking risk
between AJ boxing, like as his team and everything, between them all, and then between Matchroom, they have a part to play in it as much as anyone. But at the moment, it looks like now these three, the top three, if you say Wilder, Fury and AJ, have gone as far away from each other now as they can, because they've all put barriers in the way, so the fights may not get made, which isn't fucking good for the fan. And then it's like, right, when does the interest wane? Because if you see AJ Snox Miller over now, and then he's got to fight the mandatory against Pulev in October, people are going, fucking hell, I didn't want to see either of these fights this year. 2019 he was supposed to fight Wilder.
2019 AJ was meant to fight fucking Fury.
And if Fury fights, I don't know, let's say Fury fights Dominic Brazil and then he fights Carlos Takam in America, you're going to go, I didn't want to see Fury fight these guys. And Wilder fights a couple of other guys.
Steve Cunningham comes back in.
Nobody wants to see those
I think
fights.
people expecting fucking Fury to do Wilder out there, and then it was all about the AJ fight.
I don't know, I don't think people was expecting to do as well as he did.
No. People,
gallant loser, I think.
The Americans definitely didn't think that Wilder was going to, well, he should have lost that fight, but they definitely didn't think Fury was going to win, let's put it that way. And now it sort of fucked everything up for everyone in a way. And obviously this signing this deal, Fury's laughing, he's going to make a fortune. He's going to make an absolute fortune. And in theory, he may just only have to knock over B-level fighters to do it. And if you're a boxer, and legacy don't mean anything to, it's fucking great. You're going to get paid 100 million for beating B-level fighters you know you can beat, and never have to fight Wilder and AJ. And the same could be said for the others as well. So, it's a fucking shame for the fans because of the way it's going, but it's boxing.
Tyson will fight AJ now, will he?
Well, it may just be completely out of reach. Completely out of reach now, and it's definitely. I would say 2019. You can forget it. No one. I don't think
it's not going to be like a.
It's not going to be a
summer show. No. It's already the summer shows are. New York has been booked. There's probably one in September, November for AJ. Probably Wembley. That probably would surprise me if it would be Dillian White. Because that's the only fight that can be made.
That'd be the closest. Unless then mandatory is forced on him by one of the.
And then he'd be fighting fucking prop and nobody
or some shit like that, which nobody wants to see. Like our mate Jay Harris,
brilliant.
Right.
What a week that's been.
Well, you talk about signing with a company and them going out of their way to get you noticed and recognised. When Jay came on the podcast with us, was he signed with MTK then?
No, I don't think he was he? Well, he'd just gone with them. Like.
Yeah, it was. I can't remember now, but. They've gone and in a short period of time turned Jay from a guy that couldn't get fights into a guy now who's mandatory for the British title against Andrew Selby and has been ordered, and now mandatory for the EBU title against, what's the guy's name? Vincente Larond, never heard of that. And he's got this fight on March 1st, so that's
crazy. A little bit promotional,
doing what they're meant to do. Why wasn't fucking Frank Warren doing this for him? It's sad, but it's a big positive for Jay, and obviously we like Jay because he was fucking gentleman when he came here, fucking nice guy. So I'm glad to see that's been them have been ordered, although I don't personally see him fighting Selby. I think Selby will vacate the title. And he may, if he fights for the British, he'll fight for someone else. Did you see my mate Sofian's leg break? Right, so when we did the last Budo show, I picked up this French heavyweight, right, from Exeter Airport. He fought in the main event, was involved in a hell of a fight pattern.
Great scrap.
5-round fucking war, right? His name's Sofian Bokachu, right? And he was a fucking gentleman. Monster of a guy, like 6'5", fucking big cunt. He won the title then that day. Fucking lovely bloke. He was fighting for Cage Warriors in the main event on Saturday. Right. So I'm watching, all the boys are watching, we chatting, and going, oh, my mate Sofian's on next and all this, because I got to know him quite a bit, driving 3 hours back from Exeter, 3 hours down Exeter. He's a fucking great bloke. He's fighting in this Tom Aspinall. He throws a leg kick, Tom Aspinall checks it with his knee, and have you seen when Anderson Silva kicked Weidman and he broke his leg? Well, imagine now, have you ever seen a kickboxer break their leg throwing a kick? No. Right, imagine you turned your knee out and I kicked your knee flat out of my shin.
You go in anyway.
Yeah.
Think of David Booster against Man United.
There's like a still shot of it, right? Someone caught from the side where he's kicking and his leg is bent the wrong way under this guy's leg.
It's like that fucking one where she falls off the climbing frame.
Yeah, And like I watched it, like, and he went down, and if you heard him scream, like, because he went a step back, see, because obviously he kicked it, come back, and in that split second he hadn't even realised he'd done it, so he's gone to step down and then just gone over because his leg's not even there, he's just fucking bent to the side, went over.
Screams, he
was screaming, and you know it was bad, right? Because obviously I knew it was bad. You could tell anyone who knows anything knew it was bad, but they didn't show fuck all today. They didn't show it again. They panned away from the cage, and it was the main event. They didn't even interview that fucking Tom Aspinall. They literally just got away from the cage, fucking took it all out. But I made him on Facebook now, right? The fucking mad cunt. He was in the ambulance on the way to.
I don't think we saw us on Facebook.
He was Facebook living himself with the gas. He had the gas in his mouth, talking in French. Facebook Live, and then he pans down to his leg. His two fucking paramedics sitting there.
His legs
in the brace.
Legs in the car behind like Princess Diana. Terrible.
Oh my god! It was a fucking shocker. If you're into grim stuff, search that out now. Like, it was a fucking naughty one.
It'll be one of them WhatsApp videos this week.
It was fucking real bad. That's pretty much it. I think we got it. Isn't it? We done?
Happy days.
Scott, enjoy, mate.
Nice one, guys.
Thanks for coming, mate.
We enjoyed it. Our family in now,
it's our family in, yeah. Like one of our own little children. Fucking, he could be one of our kids. Like I
know Sean's by like
Sean, there's no denying that Swede, is it?
We're done for this week. Peace. Right, hang on, we're not gone yet because I fucking forgot to do something. Thankfully, over the last week, Mike Watts had took it upon himself to contact me to put our podcast up on YouTube now, like we talked about. When did we talk about it, Pat?
Last couple of weeks.
We talked about getting up on YouTube. So if this podcast ends tomorrow, we've got something that we can fucking view in future and listen to in future. Now, the process of doing it was way beyond me. Thankfully, Mike Watts took it upon himself to contact me. He's like the third member of AIC now, like the fifth people.
Yeah. The fifth people who went to Hamburg but didn't make no money. Ended up dying in an heroin overdose in Liverpool.
Good luck with that heroin overdose, Mike. So Mike now is sorting out our YouTube page. So do me a favour, do Paddy a favour. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the podcast. It's just the Ambition is, if you search out the Ambition is Critical podcast, just subscribe, just like the videos, fucking play them. Don't even listen to them. It don't fucking matter to me. Just play them for the fucking 3 hours that they're on. Lee Trundle, Leon Britton and Lee Adams are up at the minute. Just go over to YouTube, because if it kicks off on YouTube, it could mean because no fucking tight cunt like Ryan Hall from The Optimist wants to sponsor us. We could have
or sponsor us Leslie Town.
We can have some sort of revenue stream if we get our YouTube up and fucking running. And so just get over there, just do that for the sake of the fucking podcast, if nothing else. And I actually made the jump and I joined Instagram fucking last night. So even though I'm a bit late to the fucking party, get over to Instagram and give me a follow. Ryan Pridmore AIC, and give me a few more followers because I feels like the new boy in class over there at the minute. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but it's pretty good Instagram, isn't it?
Mate, I'm a big fan of photos and shit. I am like going up the attic, getting my man's photo album, fucking seeing me with a fucking sooty mask on and all that.
Yeah.
So fucking Instagram for me is fucking pretty much a photo album all the time.
Yeah, I had a little crack in it today. It's fucking great. I need to work out now who are the main boys to follow. That's what I need.
Yeah, we work out himself.
We work that out. Right, anyway, just do that for me. Get on my Instagram, get on YouTube, give the videos likes, share them, do whatever the fuck you're supposed to do over there on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure. Don't nonsense off on the comments, probably for the best. Like, I mean, we don't need that in our lives. Anyway, we are actually going now. Peace!
Ambition is critical.